All right.
Fine
Sorry
boom
there.
sound.
1,
Alright,
2, 3,
alright.
4, 5.
Dude, he's got like spells and stuff. That's like over my head. It's like,
Got spells and stuff.
You got spells and shit.
I gotta deal with a helmet already.
I can do trade room.
If I take over Trebrum, I'm just casting Remove Curse on me over and over again.
Crazy.
I can do trade room then. That's fine.
I am not preparing Remove Curse today.
Wow, this is a lot more expensive
Damn.
than I thought. That is messed up. What if we get to combat and I just start swinging and my sword turns into a balloon?
Well, we're fucked.
We've already committed to this unfortunate situation.
That's
Might
a
as well
good-
commit
that's a
harder.
That's a good fucking curse.
His sword turns into a balloon. You're writing that one down. Write that one
The
down.
weapon the cursed target uses turns into a balloon.
Yeah, it does like
It
1d1.
turns into a balloon until combat ends. If the balloon is popped, the weapon is destroyed. That's evil.
I want you to know, by the way, until literally today, I've been spelling Oerth wrong completely in all of my notes.
Oh yeah, it's OERTH.
Yeah, fucking.
Earth.
They threw the E in there for no reason,
Fucking
just to
weird.
Earth.
It's gonna piss me off.
They could have they could have been like even less subtle if they really wanted the E and just spelled it like or like rock or and then TH, but no, they did OE.
Yep.
You guys know when graphics cards are gonna come back? Are they ever gonna be a thing again?
No.
Trying to buy a graphics card.
Why would they be a thing again? Like,
I don't know.
What do you even mean by
Be a thing again.
be a
I
thing
can't
again?
buy them. I can't buy them anywhere.
What?
The only thing I can buy is a 4060. I don't want that.
Oh well.
Can you buy that for me?
No.
All right then.
I could like pretend here.
Oh,
Give me a
thanks.
moment. We're waiting. We're waiting on our friend here to log in. Wait, is he already logged in?
We've got our 4 for tonight.
Oh, that's right. We're not gonna have a trade room.
You informed us of the plane situation.
Alright. He could join.
He could join
It's
That would
true.
be
And just
crazy
be-
out of nowhere.
He could
and
do
just
it.
be the plain psychopath.
All right. Dylan, are you here? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he
Yeah.
is. Oh,
Oh my
whoa.
god.
Whoa. Whoa. Okay. So,
Yeah.
He's getting cereal.
what
Oh,
happened
he's
last
here.
time, folks?
We shopped.
We went shopping,
Oh, that's awesome.
and Trebrum got a helmet, or not Trebrum. Spatha got a helmet.
Spatha did get a helmet.
So that's like the main thing I remember.
Some other people picked up some stuff too.
Yeah, we picked
Yeah.
up a lot of stuff. We met a
We got some stuff.
Oh, we got seeds.
we met a turtle.
You
got
some-
dragon seeds, yeah. Trebrum picked up a new halberd.
I got
Dag
a
picked up a
sword.
new longsword.
Yep.
It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Store forged from a star.
I got
Yep.
Pretty
I got
cool.
armor mailed to me.
You got armor mailed to you. Pretty good armor.
Pretty good armor.
Yeah. So,
We met a turtle,
did meet a turtle.
who might be the most
Turtle-
terrifying NPC I've ever seen.
Possibly a criminal.
Oh
Across
no,
multiple planes.
it's not possible. It's
It's
definitely.
definitely a criminal.
He did say specifically, gods can't come here for a reason.
He's a bastard.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
If that's
Told
your
you some
reasoning
very
for
handy-
being there, you're not a good person, probably.
Everybody sells his wares to like other people to help them.
His stolen wares that might come back to haunt you.
Nah. You didn't buy anything on that caliber. You're good.
Just because we didn't doesn't mean nobody does. It's okay. No one's gotten caught yet, so it's fine.
So, No way is he here? Oh my god,
No
he's
way
here.
he's here. No
He's
way this
here.
guy's actually here. I see. I knew he was coming.
He's on the plane listening in.
This is crazy. You're about to cause an accident.
All right.
Maybe he's using plane Wi-Fi.
I'm gonna see him on the news tomorrow.
So. Oh, hey guys.
Hey guys.
I landed in Tampa. Oh, you
Oh.
already landed.
Okay,
okay.
that's
No, he's lying. He's not in Tampa. That's next week. He's just making up nonsense.
But the plane Wi-Fi doesn't work.
Wait, do you actually have to stop in Tampa? No, he wasn't joking about that.
I think he is in Tampa. He
Wow.
just couldn't get the plane Wi-Fi to work.
He could have just stopped by my house. He could have come and hang out.
he said between flights, so I take that
But
as
if
yes.
it don't work, I only be here for an hour. That's fine. I'll be honest, you don't even like really need to be here other than
That's
if you
messed
want to
up.
listen in. Well, mostly just because it's like how much can you contribute? You know? So like don't make a big deal out of it if you do have to go and you can't join back in with the plain Wi-Fi. That's no problem. Anyway, so we pick up back in the Sigil Sanctum. So you guys finished up your shopping, and I believe are headed off to Oerth promptly. Getting a rest in first.
I thought we long rested, yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
we
I get
long
it.
Yeah, I think we
rested at
longer
the
in the last
end.
session.
Considering how many fucking remove curse spells we threw at this man, I think the party
Yeah.
needed to long rest before we left.
Yeah.
Fair. Okay.
God, you couldn't even find like an image for.
Wait, am I gonna have to
had,
move?
the full?
Like, am I gonna move my character?
What's up? Yeah,
Am I
sorry.
gonna have to move my character anytime soon, or do I have time to go downstairs real quick and
No,
listen?
you're not gonna have to move anytime soon.
Alright, I'm going downstairs, but I'm here. Like, I'm on the mic.
Okay.
Aye, Captain.
Maybe I should have just said that thing.
I think you said you were gonna get the music going, and there's no music bot.
Huh? No, I said I had the music set up for the session.
Okay.
I don't need any music right now. You guys are in the sanctum. It's like
Sure.
it's like
Yeah.
this is what it sounds like.
There
in
is
here.
no sound.
There is just no. It's just quiet.
You're like, I gotta figure out. He's like, we gotta figure out what that curse is. So let's
I gotta figure
fight.
out why some of my people lost their damn images.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
that's not good.
Yeah, I know.
That pissed me off.
They're just like
I'm getting grapes right now.
Let's see, where was her image at? I gotta re-upload it.
Not because I want to, but because my girlfriend wants me to get a grape. So I want to be a simp.
Right. That's an important distinction. Where did I put her picture? It's not in here. Is it up one?
Go.
Is it in here? Yes, it is. Aha!
You said to put the dishes in the dishwasher and turn the dishwasher on. Yeah, I just wasn't sure if you want me to wash them or not.
All those pictures are still there. That's good. Okay. What are you guys up to? What are you guys doing? What's the plan?
I got crackers. Oh, in the game.
Yeah.
Oh, Dylan's casting Fireball.
Dylan's
Oh, Dylan's casting Fireball? Where are you casting it,
Yeah.
Dylan?
On Dag, apparently.
On me.
What's it, what? Does anybody remember what this aura was? Must not have been important.
Wait, what aura?
There was like I had a template down for like a 30-foot range, but I don't know what it was for. Oh, it was for determining the range of Spatha's stench after he ate. I remember now. Or no, it wasn't that. It was. Yeah, no, it was. It was.
You know, it was for the stink.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So what are you guys doing? What's the plan?
We just going?
You just going?
Fresh
Fresh and early, bright in the morning.
Yeah, I guess.
If it does it seem like any of the wizards have come back?
Not Karso?
Nope, not currently.
I don't really know what we're waiting for.
I thought Karso had white hair.
Well, you just remember wrong.
No, it's just
No, that's
it's just
the image you gave him.
we've just used different images for the combat.
All right. So, you guys prepare to go to Oerth. So I assume you're just
Yeah, we
using
go.
the thing
We're
that
just gonna go.
We were told where this one, like the entrance to this one was.
Milena was, or Milena gave you.
Yeah.
You were told where you would be arriving. Yeah. Like on a beach. Is that what you mean by where it goes?
Well, yeah, I
Yeah.
just meant
Or
like
that,
we,
like,
we
you
knew,
know, like,
we
you-
knew where to
You
go.
know,
Yeah.
you know you're going to the Isle of Serpents to find a tomb in the world of Oerth. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you go, so as you all kind of gather together and utilize this sapphire that she gave you to transition yourselves over to the Isle of Serpents. Kind of before you see anything, you feel a warm sea air as you kind of like start to open your eyes. You see you're on a beach, craggly shoreline of an island lagoon. However, quickly you start to hear sounds of screams, wreckage being torn apart on the beach. And you hear like a guttural roar of some sort of sea creature.
Hmm.
As you arrive on scene, let me get the music ready for this.
We're doing Krakens already.
You arrive on scene to see a large sea creature, multiple tentacles coming out of the water, slapping down. You see various archaeologists as well, kind of scattered on the beach, kind of picking each other up. A couple bodies clearly killed. Kind of like mostly like towards the water side here. And so,
That's
you see
a
you
loud
see
ass
these
wave
tentacles-
sound.
Yeah, you can turn it down in the environment on the music controls. It's part of the scene, so.
What if I don't wanna?
It's more immersive having it as loud as possible.
You see these massive tentacles slick with mucus erupting from the churning waters, whipping through the air. You count about 15 surviving archaeologists, mud-splattered expedition, gears scrambled frantically across the volcanic sand. Their leader rallying, you see a couple of them kind of rallying small groups together as they kind of like venture more towards like the inland, which is where you guys are actually arriving from, it looks like in this case. You can see a couple like more to the south actually like geared up and attempting to take on this beast. It looks like they've landed a couple hits. But you're not entirely sure at like just a moment's glance if they're actually even capable of being able to handle this thing on their own. And so, what would you guys like to do? The people on the beach clearly are not aware of you yet. You're not like exactly right in this spot. You're like a little bit back, but
We could leave.
No. I have to refresh my page because it's not loading.
The argument here is that they probably know this land better than us. It would do us good to keep them alive.
Makes sense. And
Okay.
Dag will. Do we still have our boons from Ravenloft?
Yes.
Okay. Then Dag will just try and go towards them and rally the survivors to just get as far from the shore as possible.
Okay.
And just try and find a safe spot off the beach.
All right. Well, when you see the beach, there's not really like an entirely safe spot that you can currently access, but you can kind of like try to funnel them back the way you came from. But in
Right.
that case, what we will do is roll initiative.
I will add a d12 to everyone's initiative
Okay.
using a bard die.
Bard
Seven
die.
people inland. Oh my
You guys
god.
also get the +3 from Dag, right?
Jesus.
+5.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the Kraken. Welcome to new initiatives.
The fuck is that?
It's +14 is what it is. I rolled a nat 20 +14.
What the hell?
So
Okay, we got good numbers here.
Trebrum's gonna be.
I think we all get plus 14 to ours.
6. Oh, what'd you get on your D12 roll? 6?
I thought I got 9.
I see a 6 in the
Or maybe it's
D12
six.
roll. that
Alright,
did
6.
4. Okay, so 6 plus 6 to all of you guys, or +9, yeah, to all of you guys because of
Five.
because of Dags.
5 he said, so 11 to everybody.
Oh, okay.
Can someone roll for me? I have +7. I'm loading back in.
Yeah, I gotcha. I rolled a 16 for you.
Sick. Okay.
+7, and then I gotta add in the +6 from Karso for you. And then +9 for...
Oh, there we go.
So, 26. Aldiyn is sitting at a nice 21. And Trebrum gets...
I had 6 and 5, so it should be +11.
You're right, yeah.
So it should be 23. For
So
me.
this should be... Yes.
Not that like
Why
the
plus-
not that the difference here is you said +5 was your, right?
Yeah, +5 is my bonus, but my initiative bonus is +7.
Well, your individual one, yeah.
Yeah, my individual one.
Yeah, we're still talking about like the group.
Okay,
Oh, yeah, the group one.
so with that, we begin the combat with the Kraken acting first.
God.
Yeah, sure.
You do notice that it does seem, like I said, it does seem to be injured in some way, so it seems like the 4 here were actually managing to damage it. You're not sure exactly how much, but you can tell that it's hurt a little bit. It is going to start by... It's going to start by swinging a tentacle attack at each of the front 2 here. So first one of the one on the left. It's going to be a 34 to hit, which will hit. So that's going to be 27 damage. And he is grappled. And then tentacle attack on the other one. It's going to be a 33 to hit, which will be 23 damage.
Who's
You
that
see,
hitting?
the front 2 adventurers here. The ones that were like standing up against the thing right now, while the other archaeologists kind of run. It then is going to lightning strike, because you see like basically one of the tentacles charge with energy and strike out at one of the back line. It's going to be aimed at the one holding the crossbow. So she needs to make a dex save. 14 fails, but she does have evasion, so she's going to take half. So she will take 9 points of lightning damage. And then it will slowly shift over to here. And that is going to be it for its turn. So, then we go to Karso. To this beast towering over the waves.
Right.
All these people in front of you are desperately running like towards where you guys are, trying to escape.
Boy, oh boy. Okay, we'll try it. I will... Oh wait, I can't fucking read that far. Hold on. What kind of save is this? You guys think he's better at int saves or wisdom saves? What's the... What do you think?
It's a kraken, so my bet would be wisdom, but I don't know.
I feel like he got big brain, right? Don't krakens got big brain?
I don't know how animals work. It's a
Aren't you a ranger?
It's
anyway.
it's a monstrous kraken.
I'm
Yeah,
going
that's
to
not an
cast,
animal.
I'm going to cast slow on the kraken.
You got slow. All right.
I just want to hit him. Yeah, just the
This
kraken.
guy gets dragged, but yeah, I got.
Oh,
you.
I don't want to
Okay.
hit that guy with the slow.
No, you're good. You're good. He's not. You're not hitting him. Okay, so the Kraken will make a Wisdom save.
You choose for slow, so.
Ooh, he fails with a 20. You almost see some of that energy in his tentacle kind of dissipate away, and he's going to use Legendary Resistance.
Ah, man. Okay.
But he won't get to Lightning Strike next turn.
Then as a bonus, do I have a bonus action I could do here? Well, I'll use my movement to run up.
Uh-huh.
How many feet is that? 30 feet. I'll go right there. And is it focusing on me since you used that resistance?
It hasn't... You don't necessarily know if it's necessarily focused on you. It's kind of aware of a number of things, it looks like. It definitely is aware of you, but I wouldn't say that you've gone so far as to get its focus.
Okay. And then I will Bardic Inspiration die. Who wants it? Who wants to die?
Me.
I'll give it to Spatha.
Hey.
Okay.
I'm just looking for the
Anything
button.
else?
No.
Okay.
I have to do this twice, actually. Because
In
I
that
used
case,
the thing.
Dag, you are up.
I am up. All right. I'm going to. God, where does 40 feet get me? Right there. Okay. I'm gonna come up to here. And do I know what kind of creature a kraken is?
A monstrosity.
A monstrosity. Well, that's a
Yep.
shame.
Yep.
Does this have a limitation on what kind of creature I can target? Blah, 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 blah. I will target the kraken with abjure foes then.
Oh! Okay. A wisdom saving throw, or it's frightened. It is immune to frighten. You kind of declare it out, and you kind of like try to have the effect take place, and you almost hear this low guttural laugh in the back of your mind.
Well, that sucks.
Anything else?
Consulting the bonus actions.
Always gotta consult the bonus actions.
Yep. You know what? I've got a free use of Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
We'll cast my Hunter's Mark
Got it.
on it. Cause why not?
Okay. At the end of your turn, it is going to use legendary action. As you see, it's like its two front tentacles almost lift up in the air, and you can see its like maw underneath. And you also see, as you kind of like focus on that, above it, you see a large cloud of black ink start to spew out from it. And it is going to toxic ink right there. So I need everyone in that range to give me con saves.
Alright, you get +3.
The priest fails. I'm gonna roll 1 for all 3 of these guys.
I have +3 to that, so 20.
20 doesn't get
Fails.
there. Dag, what do you got?
I'm just seeing if I have anything for poison. No. Okay.
Yep, so Karso is poison and blind. This guy is poison and blind. This guy is poison and blind. Dag also is poison and blind.
Oh man.
As you all just get absolutely covered in this, and you can feel it's sickly almost, like just the feeling of being covered in it. It's far beyond gross. Okay, Spatha, you're up.
Hello. Alright, so that ink's gone. Shoot. I'm gonna move out of my way, and then I'm gonna move here and throw up my guy here. My little
Okay.
dude.
As you throw him
And
up there, you can realize like the water is about a little over his waist at that point.
Whoa!
It gets deep quick.
Yeah, real. Okay, well then I'm swinging.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take my first swing on this Cretan.
25 hits.
Alright. Oh, I should have been using, whatchamacallit, my bad. Oh, I need
5
my
damage.
Great Weapon Master thing back, that's...
Oh, right.
Yeah.
There you go, sir.
Okay.
I gotta give it back to...
Swing again. So,
That was
25
Trebrum.
damage with the first swing. The second swing comes out. Oh, it's not gonna hit. Third swing. 20.
20 does get there, yeah.
Okay. And if for my Bardic Inspiration, I can save that, right? Like, I don't have to use it this turn? Okay, just making sure. Well, I deal 33 damage. So, in total, I deal 58 damage to this guy.
Very nice.
I'm gonna look towards my party. I'm gonna look back towards Aldiyn in the back because he's kind of the ranger, so I assume he has more knowledge on this monstrosity that we're dealing with. And I'm gonna ask him if I should save my strength for later, or if I should just go all out, essentially.
All right.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
It's Aldyn's turn as well, so yeah, he can.
Okay. Well, I mean, it was if he said yes, I was gonna action search. That's what I was asking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
gotcha. Okay.
This is more like doing it for RP.
Yeah.
go for it.
Okay. I'm gonna action
It's a,
search
pro-
then.
it's a problem. I think it's a problem either way.
Yeah. We'll try and save as many people as we can. All right, action
that's
surge.
kind of the mindset, yeah.
All right, I swing again. Big.
Man,
Crit!
Big. So yeah, you cleave through and you almost catch a tentacle right as it whips around, and the difference between the speed of it coming at you and your sword going through, you manage to win and just lop off a whole tentacle of this thing.
Oh my god, I don't even need this sort of sharpness. All right, swing again.
Oh my god! what an action surge!
Oh my god.
Aldyn's just in the back. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, keep it up.
Another
Alright, swing
tentacle hits the
again.
ground, squirming in the waves.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Is this Spatha's genuine
Doing
hero?
damage! Doing damage!
Is this Spatha's hero arc while wearing the skull helm?
Holy fuck! What? And I'm putting the pole
Hold
out.
on, let me make sure I
I'm putting the pole out. And
No shot. Aldiyn, finish him off.
I got you. Yeah, I think I can do that.
Cursed to only
Fuck him.
crit.
You see Spatha turn and say, "Should I go all out?" And then you just see him lop off tentacle after tentacle that swings at him until 3 are on the ground.
He should ask that more often.
This thing is screeching. All right.
Let's go,
Aldiyn.
Spatha.
Yeah, I just
3 crits, holy moly.
I pat him on the back and I'm like, yeah, I think I can follow that up. I'm gonna.
you better not.
Yes, again.
We're gonna Zephyr Strike.
Mm-hmm.
Unless we'll make that first shot with advantage
Yeah.
and a +1.
Hits.
28. Okay. That's gonna be.
No chance you just triple critted in a row.
That's funny. That's crazy.
Didn't expect that in the DM
And
prep,
as the
huh?
shot hits, the Kraken's body slowly comes to a halt.
You know what the best part is? 3 of us don't even see it happen.
And you're out of combat as your guys' conditions go away.
And I will disperse
You
my
kind of
clone.
come to.
Yeah, you guys fucked. You guys, as you wipe the ink out of your eyes, it's just a dead Kraken with it.
Oh, holy shit! I'll look around. What the fuck?
I just
You see
look at Karso.
this priest kind of pulling himself out of like the Kraken's grasp as he kind of like is checking over himself. He's gonna cast. He's gonna heal himself a bit.
Good call, Dean.
I mean, I think we had the same thought process. The less people that died, the better. Fucking good job, man. Just give me a pat on the back.
He
Maybe
kind of
it's my
turns to you,
helmet.
Spath, and he goes, "Thank you, warrior. I thought I was a goner once it got me."
You know, it's just what we do.
Another
You know,
day's
we're-
work for another
We're
day's
the
work.
guys.
Another day's work for the
These-
Crimson Blade, eh?
These all come over as these archaeologists continue to just like flee upshore. They have no interest in being around this thing, even if it's dead. They're kind of like, you see them kind of like start to like catch their breath and like gather supplies and stuff like that. These other 3 do come over to you all though. And you see the one holding the crossbow actually like presents herself first and kind of speaks up and goes, "Well, goodness, it's good thing you all arrived when you did. Where did you come from?
Oh,
What?
we're
I feel like I would have recognized people who could slay a kraken so easily."
we're far off travelers.
I see. Well, I'm Lesa. This here, and she points to her right, is Marion. Points to her left, Tallow, and then that one over there is Vogrin. We're kind of the hired crew for this expedition here, trying to find this tomb that's rumored to be on this isle. We've set up camp a little bit inland, but we were kind of coming back to get our ship and the rest of the supplies when, well, and you kind of like look out past the Kraken and you just see boards floating. Yeah.
Aldyn,
Anyway, you all.
we're actually I think we're looking for the same temple.
Oh. Well, I suppose that's good news then. At this point, I'm more inclined to let you all go ahead.
Aldyn kind of looks to Karso. You got some info before we left. A Kraken was mentioned. Was it just one?
I thought it said multiple. It said a family of them.
I think Aldiyn wants to try to size up this Kraken.
Sure.
I will help.
I am not a monstrosity expert, but does this feel small? Does this feel
No,
like...
this definitely feels like an adult Kraken.
Okay.
It's definitely not a kid in any way.
I guess then more importantly immediately would be he wants to look out at this shoreline. Any signs that there might be anything else out there right now?
Not that you can see. The ocean's kind of like calmed down to like its normal flow at this point. There's no like signs of like the water being disturbed anywhere out there. At least not like in the periphery that you can see. You know, it is kind of like a cove here. So like this rock structure goes out for a little ways and then kind of turns around, and we don't have any idea of what's going on that side. But theoretically, that screech, if a Kraken heard that, it would have been here already.
Okay.
They're quite quick underwater, so
I think we're safe from any other ones if it is a family. This one seems to have been alone and the others aren't in the area. So that's good.
Trebrum, as you kind of like observe these two who kind of like are casting healing spells on themselves, you're kind of looking for any like symbols or anything. And you do see a symbol of what looks like a exaggerated star, so to speak. Kind of like the main points going in the 4 cardinal directions and then smaller ones going in the diagonals. It is not a symbol of anything that you recognize, though. Not of any religious or any divine figure.
Spatha, you want a trophy for the thing that you apparently killed while I was blinded?
I did lop up this tentacle. I'm assuming there's like a tentacle just sitting against the
There's
shore.
multiple. There's 3, yeah. They each weigh probably like 65 to 70 pounds.
I don't really want to hold that.
Take its eye.
Aldiyn kind of like motions to his bag.
Is there like a tooth?
I mean...
Oh yeah, maybe I'll take one of its teeth.
Yeah,
No,
you
it
can do that.
doesn't have teeth. Take its eyeball.
What? Its eye? What do you want me to take its eye?
It's Kraken's eye. I think
That's gonna
actually
spoil.
worth money.
Again, I have ways to prevent that from happening, but...
Sure, I'll take the eye.
Okay. Yeah, you pop the eye out after a little bit.
But I
of work.
also want to take a claw out of it, or a fang. I mean, like one of its teeth.
Sure. Yeah, you pull out. You actually realize it has 6 total. They're like. So you do manage to get one, and it's probably like your one hand can like barely hold it. It's about that size. Like it's probably slightly bigger than your head.
I got an idea for this.
Is there anything worth trying to harvest from a Kraken? From like a poisoner standpoint?
Not particularly. You know that the actual skin itself is like it has like very conductive properties. However, like usually if somebody's going to preserve that kind of thing, it needs to be like preserved. It needs to be like harvested and then preserved like almost immediately. You don't have the tools to be able to preserve it in that method. So at this point, to you, it's kind of like you can take like the teeth and whatever because it's it's a hard substance. But other than that, nope.
Got it.
So just take the. There's only point me taking the eye.
Not really, no.
Okay, well I'll take the tooth.
Sure.
Can you hold on to this, Aldiyn?
Yeah, put it in the bag.
Yeah, I'm gonna make that into a sword. That's gonna go in my vineyard. I think I'll display over the fireplace.
I guess I will just create a Kraken.
I will say, after kind of the fight went down and everything, Aldiyn, you just being a ranger and kind of having an idea, at least like a loose idea about these creatures, you venture that this thing was probably like it was probably fighting at about half capacity. So like whatever these 4 did before you got here actually did like significant damage to it.
Yeah, I think he probably would kind of take a look over at them. You will, I mean, you think this, but this thing wasn't in its best shape that it could have been.
You see Lisa kind of like stand up a little straight, and she goes, "Yeah, I got a couple lucky shots in, and then Marion hit it with a cone of cold. Luckily, she gets past its immunity there." Marion's just kind of smiling, pretty introverted. She's kind of keeping to herself here. But I mean, yeah. Once Volgren was grabbed, there's not really much we can do to save him at that point. So Volgren kind of looks at you, Spatha, and goes, I owe you all my life."
Oh, that's nothing.
So what? Sorry.
You go ahead.
I was gonna say, what all exactly did you wind up losing to this thing? You mentioned the ship and more supplies. How shit out of luck are you all?
Well, to be honest, we got a decent number of the essentials off the ship already. A lot of what was lost was maybe more sentimental stuff, not necessarily of value to the general, but maybe to like specifics of ours.
That's good. You're familiar with this island, or not? Or only kind of in stories?
To a degree. If you're looking for the tomb, I can tell you the path to take to get there.
Oh, yes.
But as far as what's inside of there, I wouldn't know. We're not really the ones equipped to actually adventure inside. We're mostly just here to find it and then kind of set up camp outside for the next crew that is supposed to arrive in, what'd they say, Marion? 1 week. Yeah, 1 week from now. They're going to be the ones that actually go inside. What are you all looking to gain inside there?
We believe there's an artifact down there that is crucial to what we're doing.
I see. I actually know of a few that should be inside there.
What do you know about the tomb, just in general?
Well, so story goes, there's an evil mage with a skeletal appearance, demolished my ancestors' village that was on this island. Apparently he absconded several of the treasures from that village and then was never seen again. Rumored that he established himself inside this tomb, and then left behind his greatest creation to defend it.
What's that?
Beats me.
Oh. Has anyone gone in this tomb before?
I'm sure an adventurer or two has found their way there and met an unfortunate fate. Like I said, I can fight, but I'm not stepping inside.
Right.
But yeah, and she kind of at this point like pulls a rolled up like map and kind of hands it over to you, Spatha. That should lead you to where the actual tomb is. Pretty straight path. Do keep in mind that there's occasionally a some kind of creature that you might encounter. The jungles are pretty untamed here, so just be on the lookout.
You got some idea of that, right, Karso?
Mm-hmm.
Are you all planning to head out right away?
I think
We
it
are
would
on
be-
a bit of a timeline.
I see.
I would feel worried. However,
Well,
leaving you all to travel on your own there, if you plan to set up camp outside.
oh, well, we're gonna set up camp just like a little bit inland here, and then we'll be taking the same path you will. So, anything you guys encounter, if you manage to take care of it, or at least like clear the way for us. Sorry to kind of take advantage here, but I feel like we should be able to navigate the rest of the way on our own.
Well, you've already seemed to have been through a lot just getting here, so
Yeah. It's we unfortunately lost a couple, but
It's a large team to just set up.
well, I mean, all the ones you see over there are they're not necessarily all working together. they're all the ones that kind of like grouped together to hire us. They just want to explore the island in general and kind of the tomb from the outside. None of them have the death wish to go inside at all.
All right then.
Who's that's saying that right now?
This is all Lisa right
Lisa.
here.
Can I see what the other people, the priest and Marion, are how their body language is reacting to that information?
I mean, the two priests looks like they're just kind of like checking themselves to make sure they haven't lost anything. They were kind of the ones who looked like they took the brunt of the damage from the Kraken fight before you guys showed up. So they're just kind of like, you know, checking over themselves and everything and kind of checking with each other. Marion's been pretty quiet and also like pretty hard to read. Like she's not giving any sort of emotional kind of language in general. She's keeping a pretty stoic face and kind of just responding when Lisa like specifically mentions her.
Do you all, so are you just a group that's come together for this job, or are you well acquainted, all of you?
I've worked with Vogrin and Tallow quite a bit. Marion's here because we didn't know if we were going to encounter any creatures with any sort of magic here, and I'm not the best at magic, and they're not of high enough level to deal with it, so Marion's kind of my +1 for this.
But are you all affiliated with anything here?
Here, no. We're kind of more, if you go sail out about, what is it, like 60 or 70 miles up coast, you'll hit some more isles, some bigger ones that actually have, well, civilization on them. Are you familiar with the Lord of the Isles at all?
Am I familiar with the Lord of the Isles at all?
Absolutely not.
I'm, afraid that's a little outside of my wheelhouse.
Gotcha. Well, it's a bit of like a small kingdom or so that kind of looks over these isles and everything. Obviously, this one is quite untouched as of the current point, but we're kind of working under his rule, so to speak.
And us heading into this tomb isn't gonna interfere with any of your all's business, is it?
No, honestly, I mean, technically speaking, you could do the job that those that are coming are going to do anyway. If you manage to come across it, obviously, you know, you feel free to leave it if it poses any possible danger to you or anything. But if you want, I can kind of describe the 6 things that they're going to be instructed to look for. And if you happen to come across them and be able to exit the tomb with them, I could pass along the reward that the Lord of the Isles entrusted with me that was supposed to go to them, and I could pay you out for whatever ones you find.
Right, so we're going to find things in the tomb and give them to you for money.
She's saying we could.
You could, yes.
And you know what all of the things are?
I know what the 6 things are, yes.
Ooh, yeah, let's hear it.
So there's an ebony wand that's decorated with bones and feathers. There's a ring of golden stars. There's a sacred scimitar that seems to have some sort of... It'll have, like, serpent iconography on it. It's dedicated to spirit serpents. There's a set of copper tablets engraved with incantations. Should be mostly transmutation magic for those of you that... Well, it doesn't look like any of you are wizards, but you might know it. There's a crystal orb. Should have like a purple fog inside of it. And then there's a blue silk sash.
A sack?
Sash.
Oh. Not bad.
If you need me to repeat any of those, I can.
Get that, Sean.
Ring of stars?
Golden stars.
Golden. And the ebony one had skulls and feathers?
Bones and feathers, yeah.
Bones.
Not necessarily skulls, but bones, yeah. None of them are going to be... They are magic. None of them are going to be things that you all would be able to use, probably, at least in the tomb. Yeah, if you can bring any back, I would be sure to pass along the reward.
interesting.
If it's gold you all are after, I can obviously pay for that. There is another thing that the king bestowed, but I only have 2 of those that I could pay as well. Some sort of, sort of like boons that he's purchased. It sounds weird. That's how he presented them to me.
And how much are they?
The boons? I don't know the price.
Oh.
He just said that if whoever finds these wants these boons instead of gold, pay them with these.
I see.
So if you bring back 3 of them, I can give you 1. If you bring back all 6, I can bring you 2. I can give you 2.
Okay.
Curious question for you, Lisa. You said
Yes.
that this tomb is tied to your ancestors.
No, the
The
villages.
villages, I see.
So the lich who set up the tomb raided the village and tore it down and took everything from it.
So
As the story goes.
it has no personal connection to you, though.
No, not particularly.
My apologies, then. That was a misunderstanding.
No, it's okay.
Well, sounds like it's gonna be a mess in there. But we kind of expected that.
Right. So it was a wizard that?
Some undead wizard, yeah. Lich, probably.
Oh, God. What is it with these fucking liches?
Well, he shouldn't be there. He's long since left.
It's whatever.
Oh,
Like
so
I
why?
said,
It's whatever he
he
put in
left,
place.
he left behind his greatest creation to defend it.
Oh, God. We don't know what that is. What was the name of the lich?
A Hierarch?
Are you familiar, Karso?
No!
Doubt?
I'm pressing X.
I assume none of us are familiar.
I will say, no, none of you guys have heard of a Hierarch. You're not from this world.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
You wouldn't have. I will say, Karso, give me...
Gulp.
Actually, anyone can, if they want to, give me an insight check.
Hey,
Oh.
Karso, you're
Tim, I assume you'd want to?
Karso doesn't. No advantage.
Yeah,
True.
dick.
Oh, blame me.
Only with a plus 12. Ugh.
Yeah, look who definitely doesn't fucking need it.
Okay. Trebrum gets a 26, Karso gets 29, Dag at 23. Aldiyn, Spatha, you doing
No.
it? Or you just coast it?
No.
No.
Okay. So, Dag, with your 23, when she says a Hierarch, you see the 2 priests almost kind of flinch a little bit. Like, you can tell there's like a natural fear to that name from the 2 priests. You see the Marion, the mage, you see her almost look down in sort of like guilt. Trebrum, with the 26, you see all the things that Dag notices as well. You also see the priests specifically, because they're kind of the ones you're paying attention to. You see them as they flinch, they're also clutching their holy symbols to the point where you can see like a little trickle of blood. Karso, with a 29, you're kind of more focused on the mage here.
Yeah, I am.
As you're looking at her, you can see her looking down, and you can almost read like you've seen this look before, because this is the same look that your people had when the entity that became trapped in that sword first arrived, when it promised them help, when it promised them power, when it promised them good things for working with it. And then the look that they ended up developing when they found out its true intent.
So I kind of get the idea that she might be compromised.
Not necessarily compromised. Maybe just like she's done things in the past where she definitely regrets them now because she didn't know. She didn't have the foresight or the wisdom, the intuition.
I
to
get
know
it. I thought it was the other end of it. My bad.
No. You're good. You're good.
Well, only good news is if it comes to liches and things created by them, we have a pretty good track record, unfortunately, so...
Oh, is that so? Taking down 1 or 2 in your day?
3?
Wow, that
Well,
might be a record.
numbers are iffy, but
I think rumor is we've only got about 3 in this entire world here.
like I said, we're far-going adventurers.
Yeah, you must be from someplace else. I don't even know. That's crazy how you got here. Perfect timing too. I guess
Do
consider
we
myself lucky.
know, by the way, like, are we aware that Mordenkainen is from here? Is that
Yeah,
knowledge
you,
that is
you have a
known?
rough idea. Yeah.
We travel in similar ways to the Mage Mordenkainen.
Oh, well, that's a big name. Makes
Yes.
sense why you could take out a Kraken so easily then. He's not been around in a long time.
I think he's been occupied by a lot of other things.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Well, you're free to make camp with us if you want, but like you said, you have a bit of a time crunch to be on, so I don't want to keep you any longer if you don't have anything else to ask of me.
Our last adventure lasted a couple of days longer than we planned on, so if we can make up ground here, it would probably be good.
Gotcha. All right. Well, we're gonna look to gather up our stuff, and we'll probably set out like an hour or 2 after you all. Make a camp a little bit inward, and then travel the rest of the day the next day.
Karso, what do you know that's on this path to the temple that might help them? Threats they should keep an eye out for.
More Krakens, but no, there was another thing that I read about going towards the temple.
Thought it was
wasn't there?
thought you had like 2 or 3 other ones. One was a cube,
Wasn't it?
right?
Yeah.
One was
Yeah.
one was like a cube, or an ooze.
It was an ooze.
Yeah,
A
there's-
large ooze.
I will tell them avoid the ooze.
Yeah.
but now I
And then
feel
weren't
for
there
ooze.
salamanders or not salamanders?
Yes, that's what it was. No, it was was it the snake people?
Not the Yuan-Ti, but fuck, what are they called? Maybe it was salamanders.
Dude, salamanders are crazy.
Snake people.
Snakes, salamanders, reptiles. But
Okay. So,
can I
you
see
all
that?
set out. Oh,
I was
go
gonna
ahead.
say, Spatha. Can I get that map from Spatha?
Yeah, here you go.
Yeah, I assume. You see,
Tell 'em,
as you
buddy.
kind of look at the map, you can tell that she's actually like made detailed like things about like, oh, like this could be a false path, like don't get lost here, etc., etc.
Mm-hmm.
And you can tell that she also estimates the total travel time would be close to a day to get all the way to the tomb entrance from the beach.
Well,
Do you all head out?
Yeah.
All right.
Leave.
good luck, guys.
As we're
Stay
walking,
safe.
can I ask Dag real quick, like on the side? Hey, you still got that piece of the rod on you?
Yeah.
Can I take a look at that?
Sure.
I'll give it back. Promise.
Okay.
And can I try? Well, first I want to hold it, and because I haven't gotten a good look at this yet, I don't believe.
Yeah.
But I want to kind of try and inspect it because I know it's a piece of the whole thing, right?
Correct.
Can I figure out if this is like the middle, the top, the bottom?
Yeah. Give me a investigation or arcana check.
Could I like help him
Yeah.
with this?
Same number with advantage.
24. Yeah, this is clearly the top piece. You know that
Is the
much.
topmost piece. Okay.
Yep, topmost piece.
Could I try to discern? Well, I'll try and cast Identify on it.
Okay.
Does that work?
Yeah. Who is Aldiyn? Do you have the other piece?
I have the other piece.
Okay. I was trying to find it. Did you put it in like your
It's
backpack?
in the bag of holding.
It is in the bag of holding. Oh, I see. There it is. Okay. So you cast Identify on it. Which I think it tells you. What does it tell you? It is a magic item. You learn its properties and how to use them. You know that you get the idea that this piece specifically allows you to cast Commune, I believe.
Yes. Oh, you can cast through the piece?
You can cast from the piece, Commune, yes.
For free?
Yes.
And you don't have to be attuned?
You can use an action to cast the spell associated with that piece. Yep. You can use it once a day.
Yeah, because it can't be.
You don't have to be attuned.
It can't be attuned to, in fact.
Correct. It can't be attuned to until you get all 7 together and you put it into its full
Did you
form.
know this guy? But you can cast Commune through this?
It doesn't have any charges. It's just the 1 cast per day of Commune. There is no ongoing spells affecting the item. It was created by a spell. It is a language you do not understand. You basically, you see the name of the spell, and the name is just dots.
Damn.
I can't discern maybe what... I've never seen a language
You
like
have
this.
absolutely no idea. It has no, basis to a structure of any language that you've ever seen.
I don't think I have comprehend languages either.
And then you do learn that the last time it was assembled was eons ago. And to give you a rough estimate, would be actually around the same time that entity first was rumored to meet your people.
Oh.
That's
So
the
it's
idea that you get the last time that this was together. You do know that when the rod is all together, it is called the Rod of Law.
That is incredibly interesting.
Do you want to take a look at mine, too, to figure out what to
Sure,
cast?
yeah. I will share that with the group.
Sure.
It's just us, right? Mary.
Yeah. I assume you guys set off kind of on a walk, a slow pace.
Yeah.
Inward.
Yeah. I'll explain all that to the group, and I would say I wonder if yours casts a different spell. Can I see yours, Aldiyn?
Yeah.
And I will do the same. I'll cast Identify on Aldyn's piece, which would also figure out which part of the rod this one is.
It's lower
This
down,
is-
obviously.
This is the 4th piece. Yeah, it is. It is probably just above where the handle should be. You guess. You learn all the info as well. However, this time, you see it was created by a spell, and the spell actually has a name that you can read. The spell is called. Fuck, what was the name? Hang on.
I did not think I was going to get this much. I didn't think I was going to get anything.
Torzak Belgurn
What is
is
that?
the name you get.
Write that down.
Yeah, I'll put it in chat.
Torzak Belgurn.
And you said that's the
Is
name
it-
of what?
That's the name that's how it was created.
Okay.
That's the name he gets this time.
And I have no idea what that means.
No, I don't think so.
No one
I'm
here
trying to
knows
look just
what
to
that
make
means.
sure. Actually.
Dag? Dag knows it? Dag knows it.
No, you actually all... You don't know the name. You guys can give me a history check, though, to see if you can recognize any information connected to the name. Like, if you ever heard the name brought up, like, you might have heard the name brought up in reference to another thing. That's kind of like what you're checking for here.
Holy
oh my God,
shit!
Spatha.
I got a 27.
From where? Oh, okay. Yeah, you guys just yeah.
Karso with a 26.
I'm very
I'll roll
smart,
for-
dude. What are you
I'll roll for
saying?
Mine was a
Trebrum real
nat
quick.
20.
Yeah. Okay, Trebrum's not getting anything. So, Spatha and Karso, you both recognize this name stands out to you in one way because it is a name that you've read connected to a pantheon, a dwarven pantheon, in service to Moradin.
Aha, the boy.
Moradin the Allfather, the creator, the lawful good dwarven god of dwarven invention. You know that the people that followed him, good-natured, intelligent, harmonious existence with other races, they very much like look to kind of like forge their own path and kind of like continue to improve. And so then you kind of come back, and Karso, you specifically end up coming back and recognizing, wait, Torzak Belgern is the Forge City where his Soul Forge is, which means this rod was crafted by him in his Soul Forge. So this this is an item that was crafted by a god.
For what?
That stopped something eons ago.
Rod of Law, whatever that does.
Yeah, that's
Stopped
probably...
something eons ago.
And,
I can tell you.
You know why it was used?
I know why it was used, right?
You did learn why it was used, yeah.
It
Before
was
you
used
set out.
Yeah. It was used to contain a threat in the realm of pandemonium. Right? Is that right?
Correct.
I kind of looked at Trebrum. Isn't that where Helm's fighting
Yeah.
right now?
That's where Helm is.
What, he's fighting the wolf spider?
No. Is it? Is it that? Oh, yeah.
Correct.
Yeah,
he's
he's
fighting
on
the
the spider.
He's
Wait,
going through it.
He's not in Pandemonium, though. I thought the wolf spider was somewhere else with him.
Pretty sure they were
I
fighting
thought-
in Pandemonium.
No, they're in pandemonium.
I thought he said he was in Hell fighting the
Morden-
wolf.
No, that's
Mordenkainen.
Mordenkainen.
Mordenkainen's in the Hells.
Oh, my bad. That's where I'm mixed up.
Yeah, he is in Pandemonium. And this thing was used to seal something in Pandemonium.
So if Helm is fighting it, does that mean it got out?
Could be the same thing. I don't know. I'm not
It didn't necessarily get out, because it's still there. It's
Yeah.
maybe just the
awakened.
seal's broken.
But I'm trying to remember. I asked about this, like when the rod is used again, the effect it has on the last time it was used, right? I was pretty sure I asked Illustrial that question.
No,
yeah,
so
you did.
nothing gets like reverted. It's not like if you make a new law, the last one doesn't get undone. It's just you say something and the rod will make it true, like real. Like it becomes law of the universe.
Mm-hmm.
And we're using the rod right now.
To stop him from coming back.
Yeah. That was the perceived goal based on what you were told by the Wizards 3.
Which again,
And-
their whole thing is we need all 7 parts, we need to combine the rod, and we need to actually face him in close enough proximity to use the rod.
Oh my god, I forgot how fucked and botched this plan is. Like, there's so much room to go wrong here.
Absolutely. Which is why I insisted that we hold on to parts of the rod, because I still don't
We
necessarily...
would have given all of our parts to Mordenkainen or one of
Yeah,
the
it seems
wizards
like
if
their
something
goal is to
happened
make
to
sure
them.
that if something happens to someone, you don't lose all the pieces at once.
Yeah.
Right? It's like you
Yeah.
always have pieces scattered amongst all of you.
But then who's to say that we're the ones who's going to be the final holders of the rod?
Well, they also have other pieces.
Well, you seem to be the ones that are supposed to be able to actually go and face him.
Because they wished for
us.
They wished for
they wished
something to
for
stop
something
him.
to help them to help
Yeah.
stop him, and we
And
showed
you
up.
guys
for
showed
them.
up.
Right. Okay. I'm lost on the fact on why like people like Illustrial, Tasha, and Mordenkainen need us to go face Vecna when why don't we just get the pieces, give them the rod, and have them go face them?
You could.
Well, Mordenkainen's a very fickle fellow. He doesn't necessarily like to do things. He's a man who values neutrality, and I think historically he's squared off with him before, and it's not gone well.
Correct.
So there's probably a very good reason he doesn't want to have to be the one to do it.
I will say also one other thing, Karso, that I forgot to tell you on your identify. It would also tell you the possible way to destroy the rod or a piece of the rod.
Oh.
You must assemble it and then entirely immerse it in lava in the abyss and keep it there for 50 years.
Oh.
You know,
Well,
great.
You can
easy things to
temporarily
do.
destroy a piece, but it will reform 1 year later somewhere in the universe.
So you just destroy a piece now if you wanted to.
Does it have to? You have to do the same thing, bathe it in lava in the abyss,
Yes, for 50 years.
to destroy even just destroy a piece of it.
And then it comes back after a year.
A year,
Yeah.
very
Does
worth
the
it.
does the year start at the end of the 50 days or at the
Yes.
beginning of the 50 days?
At the 50 years, it starts at the end of the 50 years.
That'd be
So it starts at
crazy.
50 years, then it's destroyed 1 year later, reforms randomly in some place in the
Imagine
universe.
if you spent 50 years destroying a piece of a rod
I
and
thought it was just 50 days.
no, it's
No,
years.
it's
No, it's 50 years
Which
in
is
lava
an
in the abyss.
even funnier idea is that you spend 50
50
years
years
destroying
in
a rod,
lava
destroying a
for
part
a
of a
year.
rod, and the timetable starts when you started destroying it. So it's like, nah, it's actually back already. Fuck off.
back and used 50 times.
Yeah.
To answer your concern, Karso, in my mind, the only one of the three who even remotely, I feel like, would want to stand across from him would be probably Tasha, but I feel like I don't understand her.
What you
Look-
guys would know with an idea based on like the myths you've heard about him
Yeah.
and what you guys do know about the big three, none of them can stand up to him alone.
Yeah.
Not a single one. Arguably, you could say that 3 of them together would. However, knowing him,
He'd find a way.
the more people that are facing him, the odds favor him.
Why is that?
Because of who he is, how he operates. You know, like his previous plans that have gotten him to this point have not been like done through brute force.
Oh.
It's kind of like Tasha, Illustrial, and Mordenkainen may not have the strongest of bonds between each other.
Yeah. So you need a group
Like-
of people who are strongly bonded.
Like, historically, does Aldiyn historically know background between Mordenkainen or Vecna, or just loosely, you would say?
Just loosely.
Okay. Yeah, because out of character, historically, Mordenkainen had much tighter bonds with the last set of people who he tried to face Vecna with.
Yeah.
And
it
again,
also didn't go
did
well.
not go well. Yeah, but Aldiyn doesn't know that.
Yeah, that guy's been through hell in regards to that named figure, and he does not want to come across from him ever again.
In
Plus, they cast Wish, and you guys were the answer that reality provided. So
fact, which is crazy. Well, okay, who's ready to lock in with me as we make our way through this jungle?
I am.
Okay.
Well, wait, what spell does his one cast?
Oh, yeah, good point.
Aldiyn, yours casts Regenerate.
Oh, shit!
Oh!
I mean,
Oh!
we'll keep that in the pocket. Once per
actually
day.
really good.
Once per day regenerate? Is that what that is?
That
Yeah.
is what that is, yeah. Yeah, you should be able to actually like click it
Yeah.
and see that it casts. It allows you to cast Regenerate. It just for some reason has a charge on it. I need to change it for it.
Mine is not showing up now.
Yeah, give me a second.
It was before, but it's not now.
Right.
I'll keep that in mind.
recovery, long rest. Okay, good. That one's done, and then we go to Dag and we check his. Edit.
Oh, I see it.
I haven't even fixed it yet, so.
Oh,
Crazy.
Now it should be good.
there it is.
Yep. So yeah. So yeah, regenerate and commune. That's what you guys got. Right now. Who knows what the other ones hold?
Are we gonna be able to find time up here to catch a rest in, or are we just like going all the way here?
Well, it's gonna take a
might-
day for us to
It takes
get
a day
there.
of travel to get to the tomb's entrance.
We'll probably be able
Based
to
on our
rest.
map.
We'll probably be able to rest before going into the tomb.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before we rest, I want to do something. Like right before we rest.
Okay.
Well, we gotta get there
That's it.
first.
Yeah, let's get there. Well, since I know we're gonna do that, is there a spell I can cast to help us travel safely? No.
I mean, what I'm gonna say is, I would like to be leading, and at any point in time I feel like it would benefit us, I would consider casting Pass Without a Trace on the group. But I would...
You get the idea that it would benefit you probably about an hour's walk in.
Okay.
Based on like things you hear, not like close, but like a decent like ways off.
Yeah, I'll give us...
Yeah, and I assume that you guys are gonna probably like stealth walking through here after he kind of like becomes aware of that. So big stealth rolls from the crew.
Ba-da-bow.
Oh, attributes.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, you got plus 10 to it. because of,
19.
Pass Without Trace, yeah. So 19. Trebrum got a 21.
Tough.
Dag got a 15.
Jesus Christ, dude.
30. Okay, 25 and 34. All right.
I added mine in.
Yeah, I see that. Okay, so we got 15 as the base. Okay. In that case, you guys head out and you're kind of like making your way, following the map, and it's pretty good, honestly. Like it's not taking you through anything too treacherous. You can definitely hear creatures kind of around you in general places, but nothing. You don't come across like anywhere you feel like, oh, this is like a hunt, like common hunting ground, or like a nest or anything like that. And then you hit this point. Sunset into late evening now at this point. So you've been traveling a good portion of the day. You're probably maybe 6 hours out from the front of the tomb, based on the map. And Aldiyn, as you kind of I'll put you in front here.
Yeah.
Thanks.
It kind of brings you guys over. Aldiyn, as can you kind of get here? You stop. You kind of like look out a bit, and you can see animal marks. You can see like claws. You can see like broken rocks in some places. Something lives here.
And do
It doesn't look like it's been here for long, but it's definitely recent.
And do I have any reason to believe that the marks are from beast aberrations or undeads? Or did it seem something different?
You could see beasts, like reptile-ish.
Reptile.
Yeah. And you can go ahead and give me a perception check to see if you can try to, and anyone else can as well. But yeah, you can go ahead and give me perception checks to see if you can try to identify maybe where this creature went to, or if it's still around somewhere here.
Could I do survival?
You could do that as well, yeah.
I would greatly appreciate doing that instead.
Fair.
Could someone roll my perception for me? Painless, please. I'm doing dishes.
Yeah, I gotcha.
I can do it too.
I'm doing dishes.
You got it.
Perception. Yeah, I got it. 18. And Trebrum gets a big 4. So, Aldiyn, you and Karso just slightly after you, kind of identify. It looks like the latest tracks.
Can
Yeah.
if we're counting it as a beast, I would have advantage. Can I roll one more time just to see if I get higher?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's perhaps possible. It's a little better.
Okay, a little better. So you kind of like both connect, Aldiyn, just slightly beforehand. It looks like it's definitely still here. And the main reason why is because hiding behind the bushes, you kind of get the idea because you see the very faintest like blood trail, and it kind of helps you, and Karso kind of like points it out to you right as you're expecting it to be there, and he kind of goes, "Oh, I see something." You can see what looks like the remains of a bullet carcass. Whatever was here was snacking on a bullet.
Snacking on a rock, basically? What?
Are those like the land sharks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So,
They're like rocky.
what would you all like to do?
They have like a hard exterior shell.
Yeah.
You just treat them like an oyster?
Are we looking to attempt to re-stealth through this, or?
You can preserve your stealth check still.
Can we investigate the body?
Yeah, the body is right here.
Like how did it die?
From what you can see, ripped apart.
I could get.
But you can't tell if that was done before or after it was dead.
I could get closer, if we want me to.
Yeah, go ahead. If you'd
Okay.
like to.
I am gonna. Hold on 1 minute. Where is it?
The body?
No,
Right here.
no.
Oh.
Uh,
I'll do a little
I'm pretty sure I have.
there.
Yeah. I'm gonna use Nature's Veil.
Okay.
So, bonus action, I will slip into being invisible,
Ooh, very nice.
and I'll approach first slowly,
Yeah.
and then does it feel, seems kind of safe, so I'll approach to the carcass. I want to get a closer look at it.
Yeah, as you get there, Aldiyn, you're definitely like, okay, I know that if something does attack me, I have my route, right? I have a good idea about what kind of creature it would be. You know, you're like confident that like if something attacks you, it will not get you.
Yeah.
On first try. But you are aware that like where you're standing is like if this
Prime.
thing is smart, it will try to ambush you as you look at this body. That's kind of like what you're thinking.
That would also imply it can see me while invisible.
Correct.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
So,
Yeah, we're gonna find out.
You investigate the body. Go ahead and give me a survival check or medicine check, your choice.
I can tell you which one that's gonna be. Yay.
Survival. So, with a 14, you're kind of investigating this thing, and yeah, you see like legs are separated from the body. This thing is torn into by something with teeth. Like it was feasting on this thing. However, this thing didn't die because of those wounds. Those wounds were dealt post-mortem. But you can't identify what did kill it.
What's the terrain like around me from here?
The terrain?
Like, could I get up to a higher ground from here?
I mean, yeah, you could like climb this rock. This probably goes up about 25 feet.
Yeah, I want to do that.
Okay, yeah. So you climb up here. What are you looking for?
I want to see if I see any. Again, because I'm assuming.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception
That it
check.
would be
You're trying to look
around
around
here.
again.
Yeah, we're real good at that. This will be it though. It'll be fine. Yeah.
9. So you're kind of looking around. And as you look here, you hear a voice kind of whispering to you.
I love that. It's my favorite thing.
Well, well.
Ah, fuck.
What are you doing in the belly of the beast, adventurer?
Dude, I thought that was like an ad or something playing on my browser somehow.
You can't
I
tell.
actually got a
you
heart
can't-
attack.
You can't tell where it's coming from.
But it's audible. It's not like meant.
It's audible. It's not telepathy.
You can speak quiet. I hear quite well.
Can I get a feeling?
You can give me a resurvival check if you want to try to be able to better identify what this thing is based on its voice.
I got a feeling.
That is for sure. That's something that I would give you. 27. You are speaking with a dragon.
I knew it.
You are speaking with an old dragon. You can tell by the way it talks. And judging based on where you're at, it is a green dragon.
Uh-huh.
I double knew it.
Okay.
However, you know green dragons aren't necessarily the type to be immediately aggressive.
No, yeah. We've been through this once before. Oh. In Draconic. Because
Sure.
I do know it.
Yeah.
We did not know that we were within a dragon's reach. We're simply passing through to the temple.
Another group of adventurers seeking riches in the tomb of wayward souls. A Hierarch did not take kindly to the last group that came. What makes you different?
Well, we're not necessarily seeking riches. We're simply trying to find something that seems to have been placed within the tomb and then leave.
Ah. Well, I see no reason to stand directly in your way, as you, I assume, do not see a reason to stand in mine. I appreciate you speaking in my tongue. Mind if I offer a trade?
You are, of course, free to offer whatever it is you wish. I am not within my power to try to prevent you from doing so.
I have these seeds I've crafted. I'd like you to place them in a tomb.
No way.
3 distinct locations. Would you do this for me?
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Yeah. If it means safe passage for my allies through here, gladly.
Of course. I will also share some knowledge about this tomb you seek. Listen close. Peril guards the threshold where the unwary tread. Yet beyond such trials, fortunes await those who persist. The sentinel of bone and dust stands steadfast, yet whispers of freedom may sway his hollow heart. Nature's own color beckons from vessels arrayed, but trust not the verdant promise, lest your essence fade.
At this point, Aldiyn, you holding 3 seeds in your hand.
Not to get greedy. There will be a much larger party coming through here after us.
Are they with you?
We are acquaintances, and I wish no harm to befall them. Is there anything I can perhaps persuade you with to guarantee safe passage for them as well through here?
Are they as capable as you?
Not quite.
Then I suspect they will never see me. I will not strike.
Are you also perhaps... I feel like I should offer at least something. Are you perhaps interested in an artifact or money? Or is that beneath you?
Just the seeds, young one. You do not know the importance of what you hold.
I understand. If I may have the honor, it is likely after this we'll never cross paths again. You seem quite wizened and with age. May I know your name?
Dagarrak.
I'll put it in chat.
Thanks. Do you perhaps have his riddle for me as well? Would that? Can I get that?
Yeah.
I would love.
He would also say that he is known as the Envoy Shaper.
Oh!
Grim.
And yeah, the three tidbits of information that he gave you.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
I tried, and I was like, I don't think I'm gonna get all this down.
That's fair.
I was like, this is too riddly for me to get everything.
Yeah. And then
Hi.
he would say,
Wait, what was his name?
Thorgrimax. And he would say,
Sleeper?
as you get the idea that he's about to leave, he would say to you,
The seeds will call when you need place them.
and then you feel that presence, that kind of like danger sense that you have as a ranger.
Uh-huh.
You feel it leave.
Uh-huh. Aldiyn will slip his way back down.
Yep.
And I think he'll probably get... Yeah, he'll get to about here. And you'll watch as he drops the invisibility. And you just see him... Huge exhale. I'll kind of wave you all over. We're good. We're good.
Oh,
Fantastic.
All right. So you all continue on. And as you do,
what's up, bro? You trying to move around too?
I'm losing my mind.
There's a...
Well, where's the wall?
There's a wall there. Figure it out. What on earth? How? What?
Huh?
Yeah,
What do you guys
this
do?
makes sense.
Oh, because they were placed on the upper
Oh,
path
I see
ledge
what
of the
they
map.
wanted us to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like when they got placed
so
on the map,
you guys are completely stuck.
yeah, when they got placed on the map, they were placed on that upper level.
Yeah, I see. So
They
I
were-
gotta
Help.
They came in on the upper branch. That's really... How was I the only one?
It's kind of fitting, right?
Yeah. I'm glad that you found a way to
I
prevent them
gotta
from
get-
fucking this up.
There we go. True. I literally trapped them.
So when we are an okay distance away,
Yeah.
I would
Yeah. I
say...
assume you guys have necessarily traveled past this scene. So.
Yes. Then I will go. This seems to have been an area inhabited by a green dragon.
Oh. Well, good thing we got away from that.
Yeah, I just need to, place these seeds down somewhere in the temple.
What was it
No,
do?
not you two.
Are they the same ones that they bought?
No, they're not
They're
anywhere
different?
close.
Okay, they're
They're not
very
anywhere
different.
the same thing.
I
Yeah.
identify one.
You want to identify one?
Yeah, I'll cast identify on one.
Okay, yeah. You cast identify on the seed. And it doesn't have a name. You get the idea, the general idea that what this does is it seems connected to this green dragon that Aldiyn is talking about. You feel like it's going to, maybe he can like see through it, or it'll help him in some way, like be able to access the tomb safer. You can give me an Arcana or a Nature check alongside your Identify if you want to try to be able to nail down the exact purpose.
Alright. Yeah, I would like to do that. And the same number, but I'll just do Arcana. And I'll add a inspiration die to it.
Okay.
Jesus, I'm rolling so good.
24 plus an inspiration die. Will it be enough? 36. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
That's a pretty good roll.
You get a feeling. You don't get a, like I said, you don't get a name, but you get a feeling. These are what you would refer to based on this feeling as seeds of distrust.
Sounds great.
They will grow into poisonous plants that will allow him to extend his influence inside of the tomb. And also allow him to be able to see from said plants.
Just saying, we just don't have to do it.
I would like to, considering he might be able to hear this conversation and see us. Don't forget that we have friends coming through the area, and if I'm quite honest with you, what do we care if this dragon has more influence or domain over this tomb created by a lich?
Yeah, I don't care. Fair enough.
We're not from here. We're going in there to get the one thing we want and leaving, and perhaps even getting the other things in there that are important to us.
Yeah, I truly don't care enough.
I know
Let's
this
just do
doesn't
it.
sound particularly heroic, but I'm not gearing up to square off with what, from my read of him, is a very powerful, very old dragon.
Yeah, we don't need to do that.
I don't think you get a full name and a title and live here without that. Right, he also gave me 3 cool riddles, thus he spoke.
He did.
He did. And I will share those with the group.
What
Yeah.
the fuck do these riddles matter for?
They were just advice about the temple. So probably warnings. Peril God's Threshold, or the Unwary Tread. This could be something about the entrance. Sentinel of Bone and Dust, stand steadfast. That could be the thing that he left in the temple, his greatest creation. Nature's own color beckles from vessels arrayed, but trust not the verdant promise, lest their essence fade. That sounds like we should avoid things that are green. If I've ever heard it.
So, as we come to the end of the day, you guys do see poking out from the tree and this thick jungle, you see what looks like an entrance entirely enveloped in vines, untouched for a long, long time. And you all arrive at the Tomb of Wayward Souls.
Ooh, spooky.
The audio just fucking flickered in for me and then
Yeah.
disappeared
Yeah.
as Karso went, ooh, spooky. So it's like, ooh, spooky. And
So, as you come to the entrance here, you see kind of a wide entrance, these vines overgrowing, but the pillars still here standing tall, mostly untouched. You can see like a couple maybe like small cracks in it. You see directly in front of you what looks like a pit of some kind with a very loose set of boards set to cross across. To the north, you see a set of double doors in an empty room, and to your east, you see a room also with a set of double doors and arrows lying on the ground. You see words written or symbols kind of posted at the front of two of the entrances, the one to the north and the one to the east.
It's just really dark in this part, right?
Yeah, it's just really dark.
Yo, Trebrum, I'm gonna give me dark vision. Yeah,
he's
man,
got
I
you.
got you.
Well, we were gonna
Nice-
camp outside
nice
here,
trade
weren't we,
voice.
guys?
Yeah, we want to at least take a look at the writing first before we...
Oh,
Yeah,
I
so
found
as
my
you guys
sword.
kind of step to this north entrance, you see what looks like the symbols posted for danger and fire
Oh,
on the outside of this room.
All right, sick.
Oh my god, it's walking the plank over the Vietnam
Josh,
spike.
as you kind of step in here, you see strange pockmarks line the walls of this corridor, at the end of which, or sorry, no, wait.
Huh?
hold on.
You do see the pockmarks line the walls of this corridor, and you see the hallway itself has been partially excavated. You see lifted stone lids reveal a 10-foot deep pit filled with spikes in the center of the corridor. A thin plank of wood is laid over the pit to allow for safe crossing. On the far end, you see a relief of a scowling, fiendish face made of azure mosaic tiles spanning the whole back wall of this hallway. The face's mouth is open, revealing a black maw, and its eyes are carved from clouded white crystals. You see a closed door to its right.
It looks like this is safe enough to hold me up.
You have no idea.
Well,
Yeah, I'm not going on
I was
that.
gonna say, hold on a minute. So is it... There's a right, a left. There's a right,
Spatha.
a left.
As you step there,
Oh, there!
a slew of arrows fire from both walls,
Ow!
and you take,
A lot.
what is it, 54
Hey,
damage?
yeah, it already
54
went on
points
me.
of piercing damage. I assume you back up.
Yeah. I guess I tripped into it.
So that's the path that is danger and fire? Or
The
is it
top
that's
one.
the left
top? Okay. I thought you
This
said...
one, Spatha would have seen before the arrows absolutely skewered him.
Yeah.
The door at the far end says, Hierarchs commends you. Alas, these doors lead nowhere, but your skill shall not go unrewarded. Should you wish to plume the depths of my tomb, heed these words. The blue one craves your magic.
Oh. How nice.
I'm not going out with that.
Yeah, so I think we can
I want to
just...
fall through.
I think we can just set a campfire outside this and just
Fair.
take a little rest before we decide to dive in.
Yeah, definitely. I need my action surge back bad.
And those 54
Okay.
some HP.
Yeah, so you
Yeah,
guys
it helps you.
set up camp outside,
Yeah.
taking watches.
Yeah, I'll go first watch.
Okay,
I only
First
need
watch.
4 hours, so I can do the last half of the day.
gotcha. So Spatha first watch, Karso's got the rest. All right. You all set up camp. Spatha, go ahead and give me a perception check for your first watch.
Why did I take a watch?
You still have the Bardic, right?
Yeah. How much was the bardic die?
The D12.
D12.
Okay, 16.
Yeah, Spatha, your watch goes pretty unimpeded.
Okay, well then, I'm getting cereal.
You wake up Karso and kind of let him know, and yeah, Karso, you can go ahead and give me a perception check as well.
I'll join him for like the end half, and
Sure.
I'll help him.
All right, I'll make my perception. Oh, so I'm getting advantage.
Yeah.
That might be an apple. Oh,
And then during my watch, can I cast Commune?
So to start with, you're 27. As you're kind of investigating and kind of looking out. Are you more Are you more curious about looking at the tomb and kind of what you can see from where you're at, or are you more
Probably.
concerned about like looking around and making sure that like there's nothing coming up on you guys while you camp?
I
I wouldn't say it's not going to be like 100% one or the other. I'm just mostly gathering like what you're mostly going to be focused on during this watch.
Yeah, I'm probably more focused on the shit around us because I know that the tomb is kind of harmless right now.
Okay. So yeah, you're kind of watching around and kind of like, you know, taking note of sounds you hear and stuff like that. There's a couple times that you hear like some underbrush kind of moving and shifting, but nothing that seems to reveal itself. And also nothing that seems to be of any substantial size. Something you do notice is over the course of your rest, you actually see these vines growing, like substantially growing. Basically giving the idea this is not normal plant life. Something is spurring these things to grow at a very accelerated rate. Nothing that like they've completely covered the tomb, but like they grow like maybe like a foot or so in length over the course of like your 4 hours.
Interesting.
And then yeah, you can go ahead and get to your commune.
All right. So for the commune, bring this closer because I need my laptop. I can't do it from the TV right now. So I get to ask questions, right?
Questions, yes, sir.
Just commune. Like contact the deity, divine proxy, and ask up to 3 questions to be answered with yes or no. You must ask your question before the spell ends. You receive a correct answer for each question.
Yeah. So I would first like to ask you, who are you attempting to contact?
I am going to try and contact the Raven Queen.
Oh, all right. So you cast Commune, thinking about the Raven Queen. What would you like to ask?
My first question to her will be, will this rod be our downfall?
Answered with yes or no.
Or unclear if
Or
they
unclear.
don't know. That lies beyond the deity's knowledge. She could answer unclear. If
I would say that in this case, a one-word answer is misleading. So I'm going to give you a short phrase instead.
Okay.
You would hear a voice kind of say, very, very, very hollow voice, I will say, would speak and say, much death has been seen by that rod. Did you get all that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do one of the wizards 3 plan to usurp the rod from us?
No.
Okay.
One more.
Oh, this is gonna be an interesting question, and you know what? I'm gonna ask it. I've been thinking about it, and I'm gonna ask it. The blade that I seek, was it in the sanctum with us when we were in it?
You see, at this point, Karso,
Oh no.
out of the corner of your eye, a raven you don't remember arriving. And it kind of, as you look at it, it kind of looks at you and then flies away. That's the answer you get.
Oh my god. And Aldiyn, you're watching me do this?
Actually, probably not, because Aldiyn is gonna try to do something else while you're doing this. So he probably does not see this.
Okay. I will just say.
So you don't remember? I will say just to refresh. You do not remember ever seeing the raven arrive. But once you saw it, it flew away, very quickly after you noticed it.
I think Karso would literally just be staring off into space. And Aldiyn, the next time you look at him, you would see that his pupils are just completely dilated.
Okay. So Aldiyn, what are you doing?
Because he was worried that this wasn't going to work well in Sigil, he probably peels off a little bit from Karso, and he probably also sits down.
Sure.
And it hasn't worked before, but he feels like things have changed, and he wants to try to reach out to Fade.
Yeah. So you reach out, and you feel a connection secured, but you don't hear anything yet.
I'm not going insane. Something's changed, right?
Many have.
Why doesn't Spatha remember you? Do you know?
I've made too much contact. Something became aware.
But nothing's changed from what you want from me.
What happens there no longer affects what I desire.
If this whole thing goes awry, and I perish, do I still come to you?
Think on if you really want to know the answer to that question. And you feel the connection sever.
As helpful as always. And Aldiyn kind of stretches and walks over and sees Karso and goes,
He's just staring, like, into one spot.
You okay?
I think he was there in the sanctum with us.
Okay, you're gonna have to be a little more... You're gonna have to give me a little... There's a lot of he's right now.
My former captor.
Do you think that means he's also
Oh my
here?
god, he was in the sanctum. Why would he care about what we're doing right now?
I mean... Historically, he's pretty tied to the entity we're up against, right?
No, I'm not.
Do I have
I'm
the
not talking
wrong
about
individual?
ties.
Who are you talking about, then?
His weapon.
The sword itself.
It's a person.
Because has the sword.
Oh my god, wait. You explained to me before, Aldiyn, that was one of these wizards three that we're not able to trust.
I mean, in my gut, that's what I felt like. We got information much earlier that we got information that one of three of something was a traitor. And the only thing that has ever lined up with that number, and was relevant at that time, and still is or the Wizard 3.
That would make... I don't think that would make sense then. But I have reason to believe when we were just in that sanctum, think Kaz was in there with us.
Because you
we-
think that the sword was in there.
I'm pretty sure the sword was in there. Unless he's posing as someone else now? And he's not the blade anymore?
I feel like I'm missing context exactly to what this sword is to you. And really what the sword is in general. I know it's a sentient weapon, I just figured... You're talking like it's a real... like an actual being.
It's something far worse.
The reason I've been wary about that potential traitor was because when the information came up, the city it never went to was in lockdown. And we learned soon after that the reason it was in lockdown was that it was believed the Sword of Chaos had been absconded with from Neverwinter. That was why the three of them were there, was to investigate that. I thought perhaps it went deeper than that. And we know for a fact that Kaz was there for a time. He was just disguised as somebody else, though it wasn't one of the Wizard Three.
Right? I think I need to think on this longer. But I don't know if the next time, if we're in Sigil, it might not be safe. The Sanctum itself might be compromised.
Then we might just have to move quicker. Spend less downtime in Sigil and more time just traveling from one place to the next.
But if we were right there, why didn't it do anything?
Karso, on our last adventure, we were fighting a lich, and he quite literally followed us every step of our journey, disguised as someone or something else. Because to him, we could potentially push his agenda forward, and he could find ways to use us, and we were entertaining little pieces on a board to him. These entities that are so powerful that they strike fear in people's hearts with just their names, they don't do things that make reasonable sense to regular people. They do things that make sadistic and logical sense in their minds and their schemes. I'm telling you, it's better not to dwell on it. If you can figure out why, go for it. But don't try to rationalize why monsters might want to keep you around. You won't like the answers you find. That's just from personal experience. And in the end, it won't matter because you'll be playing music and I'll be putting arrows in their backs, and we'll be done and we'll go home.
Do you think the next piece we obtain I can hold on to?
Somebody has to, and it shouldn't be me or Dag, so I don't think Spatha really cares, and I think Trebrum would be fine with it, so I don't see any reason why you can't.
Okay.
I trust you.
That would make me feel better. Alright, I think it's time to wake the others up, unless you...
Yeah, the morning sun has kind of peeked through the tree line now.
Dag would actually try to wake up earlier at some point.
To also
Okay.
talk with entities unbeknownst to the rest of us.
Understandable. So yeah, we'll say that while these two are kind of having their conversation, you kind of like slowly come to and realize
I come
that,
to,
like,
I see they're having the conversation, I walk off a bit
of course, yeah.
to the side,
Uh-huh.
and I will try to cast commune.
Yep.
Yep.
Commune. Got it.
With
Who are
the
you reaching
with
out
the rod
to?
with the rod piece, or you yourself?
Yeah, with the rod piece.
Oh,
And
that's not a good idea.
I will try to commune with the silver flame.
All right. You feel it is awaiting your answer.
My question.
Yeah, your question. Yeah.
All right. Has his influence reached home yet?
No.
Party. Yay.
Okay.
Something good came out of all this.
All right.
That's a big one. That's a big one.
A huge W. For somebody.
Does the one who helped me oppose you?
Oh. Oh. What if they didn't know? Oh.
The answer you get, you're kind of like waiting, and your head is almost directed to look at the campfire from last night. And you watch it as it unnaturally accelerates to the end of its life and becomes just smoke.
Not a yes, in my opinion.
I will say the key point to recognize about that is that it wasn't as if the fire was snuffed.
It just sped up the process of it going out.
Correct. Yeah, it just reached a premature end, but by a natural mean.
Okay.
Last question.
Am I still worthy to serve you if I return its favor?
No.
No.
And you feel the connection end.
I feel like you didn't like that answer. No.
I will say, Dag, when you hear that answer, there's a moment of shock, and then you recognize why. That is the answer provided. It has the Silver Flame has 3 core domains. You helping that entity, or you fulfilling your end of the deal to that thing, violates one of those domains.
Yeah, it does.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. Everybody else awake? Spatha, you sneaking off to do any communing?
You got any gods you want to talk to, Spatha?
I wake up with a smile on my face. It was a long rest, correct?
Yeah.
Trebrum normally would, but he is aware of what Helm is doing, so he's not going to bother him.
For once, he's like, this actually might not be a
It's a
good time.
beautiful day.
Yeah, wake up with a smile on your face, having a good time.
Actually, I probably don't wake up with a smile on my face. I don't want to be here.
What?
I think so far.
We're back to the. What do you mean? We're back to the classics. Look, you guys are tomb raiding.
I think so far.
Yeah,
this
but
this
it's a
feels,
jungle tomb.
This feels like a better place than Barovia did. I'm gonna be real with you. Having a better time here.
Oh, no, believe me, I agree with that one. It's just the jungle tomb always means a million traps.
That's a fair take.
They're scary.
All right.
All right.
All right.
I'll gather.
But one
Yep.
of these paths gets you shot by arrows and has nothing beyond it. Besides riddles about blue ones and wanting magic.
But on the at least he gave you something for
Yeah.
triggering the arrow trap. You know, what a
Yeah.
nice guy.
The middle has no writing. It just has the pocket marks and the beam.
Yep, pocket marks in the beam, and then the
Left
blue
one.
devilish face at the back.
Oh, that probably wants her magic. And then the left one, it tells us it's danger and fire.
Correct.
So two of them are slightly obvious traps with riddles attached to them, and the other one is just a straight up warning. So I don't know about you, but this seems more forthcoming than the other two options. I don't know, is there a rock somewhere?
Yeah, you can pick up a rock.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up a rock and I'm gonna throw it inside there.
Yeah, you throw it in. Tink, tink, clunk. Hits against the door. Doors do not open. Nothing happens.
Alright. I will use my Rod of Secrets
Okay.
on this
The
area.
Rod of Secrets. Yeah, what specifically does that tell you? What information?
Yeah, hold on, let me get it up.
Yeah.
Inventory.
Nothing happens. I still don't trust that.
Right. Why would I?
Pull out Rod.
Why would I?
It pulses and points 10 feet in front of you.
Alright, sick. Alright.
Probably down. Well, I guess it didn't say down, but anyway.
It is pointing to the spot 10 feet in front of him.
Yeah.
That is what it is pointing to. So yeah, it is pointing right here.
Alright, gang. This is either a very obvious fireball trap, or there is a secret door in there.
Do you have Ring of Fire resist?
No, that's Karso.
I also have it. Do we want to have? Perhaps we want to have somebody who is a little bit.
Yeah, you feel qualified right now.
I'm not going through any more of these doors.
Karso, do you want to take it? Because if it's a fireball trap, you are a genius when it comes to that.
Wait, don't we have an evasion thing?
Me evade.
You evade.
Karso and I both dance forward, but
So yeah, so Karso, they're looking at you and pointing at this spot specifically.
it's trapped. I mean, we could also just avoid it.
It's either trapped or a secret door.
Or it's a secret door.
Yeah, I have
You
a
never know.
feeling. I have a feeling.
This
It's
is like
certainly one
this
of
is
those.
Sean, this is like Freerin, you know.
Yeah.
Where 99% of the time it's a mimic. But
But-
1% of the time there's an arcane grimoire inside.
Where is this? The fire one's up here?
This spot right here.
I'll look at you guys, bow, and then moonwalk straight in.
Yep.
Moonwalk?
And as you step forward, you all see a large flame encompass the room. Give me a dex save, Karso.
Guys, I knew which one it was.
I have leading
He's so
evasion,
good at that.
so I automatically succeed, so I automatically take half damage. However, this is to roll if I take no damage.
Yep. And you successfully take no damage. It applied the half, but
Oh, just heal that back.
yeah, I'm just gonna.
Ow! That was half?
Yeah,
How much was that?
a lot.
Jesus.
Wait, half was
Christ.
80 damage?
Yes.
Holy shit.
That would have one-shot me.
And yeah, and then you step out. 'Cause you kind of,
Did you learn anything?
Like respond.
Wait, so it just erupts into flames, and I just walk out unscathed.
So that
Yeah,
probably.
you almost step back as it goes off. You're kind of like, oh, it's the fireball trap. Yeah, and you kind of like just like reflexively like step out of the way.
Does that disarm the trap, or is the trap still active?
It doesn't seem like the trap is active anymore.
Okay. For that's
Okay.
where that didn't count his resistance to fire from the ring, right? He would have technically have taken
No,
an
it didn't.
additional
You
half.
would have taken. Yeah, you would have taken half.
Okay, so like the chances of that actually killing you were like only 50-50.
Hey, that's it. That's all that's in here.
Yeah, you
I'm
step
looking for
up. You
secret
step up
doors.
to the doors,
Fake.
and as you do, you open them, and on the backside is a stone wall.
This
Nah,
place
open
sucks.
it. Open it. Open it.
I I can't. This place sucks.
I stick my hand on the wall and I drag
Told
it
you it was
across.
bad.
You stick your hand on the wall, and you what?
Yeah. I'm looking for a secret door.
Yeah, you're tapping around, and you're kind of feeling nothing.
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 Oh, I forgot the long rest. Shit. Oh, because I didn't pick a spell yet on D&D Beyond. I need one more spell. I don't know what I want to pick.
Well, I suppose we have to deal with our with the blue one then.
Well, you
Yeah, not
technically
going through
speaking,
any of
you
them.
technically didn't check these doors.
I assume that is also a stone wall. Don't also. We don't actually know if that one's been disarmed after he ran through it. Hey guys, it seems
I
like
have a wand of secrets.
you do. Are you sure you don't want to keep it? Because we're probably gonna have more traps.
All right.
So this seems like.
Come on now.
So how is this? How does this one? Where are the pockets?
The pock marks are on the side walls,
Okay.
and then there is wooden planks laid across, attached to each other to build this very very small thin bridge across these very obvious spikes in the ground.
What's the chance that I can just jump this?
It would be jump
my
this
God,
into,
that's not-
what, 20 feet. What's your athletics?
What about my acrobatics?
+2. Acrobatics is +10. I would say jumping it would be a bit risky for you. You get the idea that, like, even if these planks are like somewhat loose and could fall, you probably would make it fine. Like, you'd be able to react in time to be able to get to the other side if they fell out.
Can you port my spells over, Payneless? Please.
Oh yeah, no problem, man. Happy to.
And can I like take a closer inspection at like the floor, the wall, the plank, see if I figure out what the how the pocket marks work?
Yeah, go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Yeah.
There you go. Your spells should be updated, sir.
Nope. No, I don't fucking understand it.
8. You're looking at it. Maybe it's like metal arrows that fire from portals that make the pockmarks.
That sounds about right.
And then you go. That doesn't make any sense.
Well, I think I kind of put my hands up. Think I got this. I'm just gonna go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Walking across.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see how it.
Take a step onto the board, the first board. It's holding. Take another step.
Okay.
You feel it starting to move, like wane a little bit, but you're still good.
Okay.
Third step. Still solid, holding.
Okay.
And you make it across.
Okay. But there's just this blue skull here.
Yeah. A relief of a scowling, fiendish face made of azure mosaic tiles spans the whole back wall, and you see a locked door.
Can I try to channel my ability to cast Skywrite into it? See if it will take it?
Yeah. What is...
What level is Skywrite?
Is it second?
It's not even on my character sheet, so give me a second.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because I'm not sure. I'm just trying to reference.
It is... second.
Second. Okay. So yeah, you cast it. Spend the spell slot. And you see the magic of the spell kind of get absorbed into this mouth.
Do anything?
Nothing else happens.
I guess I will Try to take a look at the door. It's still locked.
Still locked.
Think it might need more magic. Also, I was able to get past that. There were times where it felt a little iffy. I would definitely go one at a time and be ready.
Payneless, I don't think my Staff of Power is giving me my bonus to my saving throws or my AC.
That sounds about right.
I could see it doing that. Yeah. Give me a second.
Sounds about right.
Right, because when it says saving throws, that's not my spell save. That's like my saving throws. Oh wait, did you just fix it?
I didn't do anything.
What?
Is it
Why
working now?
did it just change?
I think it's working now. My saves went up by, well, they went up by 3 actually. Why
Your
did that
spell
do
save
that?
DC is 21. Is that
My
with or
spell
without the
save
staff
DC
power?
is 21, but my saves should have went up. I think I'm good actually. Actually, that seems too high. Hold on.
+2 bonus to attack and damage rolls, and a +2 bonus to armor class saving throws and spell attack rolls. It doesn't add to your DC.
No,
It
no,
adds
I know,
2 to your.
but my AC is still 18. Shouldn't it be 20?
Yes, it is not adding to your AC. I do see that. But the other things it is working?
My +2 to saving throws, I believe it's working. I don't know how to tell the attack rolls though.
It is. I can confirm that the attack rolls are in there. The thing that I don't understand is how it's working with the saves.
I think. Hold on, wait. How's my con roll here? +4, +5, +3. Where are those numbers coming from?
Well, +4 is your base. +5 is your proficiency.
+3 is dag.
+3 is dag. That's why. Okay, yeah. So the staff power isn't doing its save.
It's not doing the saving throws.
Makes sense because it's not listing that it's doing the saves. So
okay. So yeah, I need the AC and the saves fixed. I think the spell attack's fine.
bonus to all ability saves, and that is 2. And then we need armor class. That's
Oh, so I can cast it like that.
Does this work?
This staff has Wall of Force?
Yeah. No, that didn't work. So it's not that effect.
Yeah, I have the Ring of Fire and Psychic Resistance. And then I have Bottled Elemental
AC
Fire.
bonus. There we go. There we go. It's doing that. And then I think that's it, right? It was saves and AC was what you were missing.
Saves and AC I was missing, correct.
Okay.
And they look fixed. Thank you.
Yep. Done. Okay.
And then I'll cross.
Yeah, you walk across, no problem.
Yippee, yippee, yippee. Oh my god, go into mouth. What's happening over here? You need more magic?
I put a spell into it. It wasn't a particularly powerful one, so I don't think it cared enough. Yeah,
it's his spell. His spell, basically, the magic of it got absorbed into this thing's black maw.
Can I use the Staff of Power to expel a fireball into it?
Yeah, you do that. It sucks in the magic. Nothing happens.
Does it look like it's like charging up at all?
You kind of look around at it. You do see the eyes have like a faint glow to them. The glow did not change in illumination between when you casted the fireball and before. But they did nice. They did change from being not a light to slightly glowing when Aldiyn did his thing.
So mine didn't do anything.
Correct.
And what spell did you cast, Aldiyn?
Skywrite.
What kind of school of magic is Skywrite?
Transmutation.
So the evocation spell didn't do anything, but the transmutation spell did something. I don't think I have any transmutation spells.
Oh man.
I have a divination spell.
Spatha,
Try
you
that.
crossing?
I'm very wary on crossing this.
Okay, well Trebrum would go before you then.
As long as everyone is crossed, then I will cross.
Okay. Yeah, Trebrum gets across.
Okay,
Spatha, you
then
make
I'll
it
go
as
across.
well.
I'm not going. I'm telling you, that other trap has scarred me.
You have no
Alright.
transmutation spells.
Trebrum.
I mean, unironically, I might have higher level transmutation spells. Oh, you know what's really funny?
Hmm.
I actually have a really high level transmutation spell.
What?
Regeneration.
Regenerate.
Try it.
I mean, I have not as high of.
Try it. Do
Well,
whatever.
Trebrum
do
would
whatever.
try to cast Mending into it because it's a transmutation cantrip, and also would notice that nothing changes.
Huh?
Do any of you
I
who
think
are
it's-
like magically interested want to see if you understand it before we just? Can you figure out what
Sure,
it was
I'll
by taking a
I'll
closer
cast-
look at it?
Trebrum will do an Arcana check.
I do an Arcana check.
Sure.
I
got a
will
10.
Arcana.
You're so smart. You're all so smart. I'm gonna help Karso.
Okay.
Thank you.
22.
Seems honestly way better than
Karso.
I thought I was gonna get.
It's probably not absorbing the spell magic, but the spell's like the caster's ability to cast a spell.
So that's
Like
more
the
like
power
the
from it.
slot.
Yeah.
Oh man, can I
So when
discern
you
how
get
many
you
more
get the idea
slots?
that your staff didn't work because it didn't use a slot.
How many slots do I think it needs?
Oh, the Skywrite shouldn't have worked either.
Oh really?
It's not. It doesn't come from a spell slot. It's innate. I got it from the Nothic.
Oh shit.
Oh gotcha. So yeah, it didn't work then.
So we just see
So
no
there-
spells
there are
are
nothing.
currently working.
Nothing's working.
Shit.
So probably means we have to actually expend resources here. You think?
All right, I'll dump a 4th level slot into it.
What spell are you casting?
Does it matter?
Maybe.
Laylock's irritating kazoo.
What type
Luckily,
of
none of
spells
you
do
hear
like?
it. You hear it other than him playing the kazoo, but you don't hear the magic take effect.
That's still
It
just
gets
as
absorbed
bad.
in, and you see the eyes light up a bit, but it doesn't seem like they're at full yet.
Okay.
I will cast it
I
again.
mean, you don't have to be the only one if you.
So you cast it the second time, then you see the eyes fully light up, and you hear click
So there we go.
at the door.
Unbelievable.
As you open this door,
Uh-huh.
you look in to see a hall of gemstones lining the walls, rows of colorful jewels. At the east end stands an emerald-colored statue of a crashing wave. The words, "This wave is green," is what you can make out carved into its base. A door is set in the corridor's south wall.
You said don't trust green stuff, right?
Yeah, that's
Green is good. Green
no,
means go.
no, it's not necessarily.
Alright. So then what? Are you going first, Dag? Is that smart?
I don't know.
You want to hold hands and go together?
Kinda.
Okay.
That's all you guys.
I can't move for some reason. What happened?
I mean, can we be real? If it's green and it's gonna be a problem, it's probably necrotic, right?
Can you
Oh,
do
I
it
got
now?
it. Yeah, no, for some reason this I think the ruler was clicked up here.
Oh, gotcha.
Alright, we're gonna be fine, Aldiyn. We're gonna hold hands and we're gonna go walk.
You and Dad got this.
Yep, we got it. Come on, Dag.
Okay.
Oh, there's a door right here. Okay.
We can dance if we want to.
Are you just walking down the
Leave our
hallway?
Friends behind.
All
Because your
right.
friends don't dance.
You
and
come
if
to
they
the
don't
door. It is locked.
Not to this
You wanna-
boot. Boom!
You hitting it?
Me and Dag together.
Okay. Give me
right.
strength. Give me one of you can give me a strength check with advantage, or both of you can give me strength
Hey,
checks.
you're doing that.
Yeah.
So you just kind of like push your body weight into him as he lurches forward with his.
I help him dance.
With a
in the
15, you slam your foot into this door and it does not budge. And as you do, Aldiyn, you kind of see them going for it. And as his foot make contact, you go, "Oh, you dumbasses!" As you see a large emerald wave crash down through this hallway. I need both of you to give me Constitution saves.
No, con saves. That was so fake. That's so fake. Make it a dex. Make it a dex save.
No,
deck.
because it's not. It's gonna be an effect that's not that. Oh my god.
You both fail.
Wait.
You want to silvery
No,
barbs that?
It's Karn. I don't think you can do it that way.
Wait. Do we have inspiration?
Yes. You're both failing.
Are you ready?
I'll take this
How
L.
many,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll take the L with you. It's
Okay.
fine.
Here comes the
Let me
necrotic
go ahead
damage.
and let me go ahead and rack up the dice.
If
Oh,
it's necrotic,
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
okay. If it's
You
necrotic,
take
I'm good.
this much cold damage.
Oh, it's cold.
Oh, okay. Still bad.
Oh, that's a lot. Oh, that's really bad.
86.
Oh, that's horrible.
That's bad.
As this wave kind of crashes through the hallway, and Karso, you kind of instinctively are like, "Oh, I'm gonna push off Dag and get above and dodge it." You know, evasion mind. And as you go to do that, you realize that this wave consumes the entire hallway and freezes you to the bone before it disappears.
What am I concentrating on? I'll fucking roll it. Let's see.
It's the
Is it the
consume spell
Kazoo?
because you casted it. Yeah.
I make it.
It already absorbed all the magic anyway. And you guys find yourselves, as you kind of like come to Aldiyn, Spatha, and Trebrum, you would see the two of them standing in the hallway just shaking, frigid. The door's still closed.
Would you like to get out of there and I'll take a
yeah.
look around?
What was the riddle again? What did you say?
We didn't get a riddle yet.
You okay, buddy?
Pertains to an older one.
Oh man. Good. Maybe a short rest.
Spatha, I'm gonna take a look while they.
Yeah. Go for it,
I'm
man.
gonna go to the actual back area here.
Sure.
What do I got back here? It's.
You come up to and you uncover, you kind of see there's a small divot in the statue's base, big enough that it holds probably one jewel.
Oh.
I mean, I got a peridot. Does it seem like it wants any? Is there any hint of it particularly wanting a certain kind? The shape seems-
The only other information you see is this wave is green carved into the base.
The peridot's green. I mean, I got a green peridot. Pretty sure the image for it's green. Let me double check that.
Yeah, Paradox.
Yeah, it's olive. It's green. It's a green akin color.
I mean, does it seem like? I guess before I'll take a look around the room. Does it seem like any of the gems in the walls are able to be removed?
Maybe you could try to remove one. I mean, there are pretty much any kind of gem you could imagine in this room on the walls.
Did I see how? Did I see how the wave came?
It came from the statue.
Is there any way that I could position myself when I go to put this gem in, where I kind of like squeeze next to the statue at all?
You could try, however, I will say that it did fill the entire hallway before it disappeared.
Yeah, that's what I might as well just, I mean, like if we're all just getting fucking beaten and battered, I'll put this peridot in and we'll see what happens. It's a green gem.
So you place the peridot into the kind of divot, and you hear click.
Aye! Turn back around. Why is your answer to kick the door? Every time we've done this, kicking the door has been the worst option. Oh, wait. And I stop, and I look at the two of them, and I go, actually, this is the first time you two have ever done that, so I can't be mad, but, like...
Hey,
I mean,
it's
in
not-
Strahd's castle, we kicked a lot of doors and we got treasure for it, so
Oh, treasure.
Okay,
we're gonna be
But in my track record with tombs, particularly, kicking doors is always a bad idea. And I kind of
Why
Yeah,
is
no,
it
that's
so-
understandable.
I look toward
Cold.
I look towards Spatha and Trebrum and just remember 5 people ganging up on one door down in fucking
Ralph is the
I
down
look
in
back-
Tel
I look-
Hundredth.
Go there.
I look back at you and I say, don't seem to recall anything like that happening.
Mm.
You close the door, Spatha, you hear it lock.
I open this door.
Yeah.
I just,
No going back.
I'll take a close look down these halls. Are you guys okay?
You just see green lights down the hall from you.
Are you sure you want to be leading?
I was just getting out of the way in case the cold wave came in. You could go.
Okay. Hey, Spatha, can I have that stick of yours?
You want my stick?
Do you mind?
No, go ahead.
Cool. Hey, Dag.
You pass him the stick. I assume you're
Yeah.
just tapping
Yeah.
the ground in front of you. Yeah,
Yeah,
no
keep
problem.
it-
Tapping
keep
the
it-
walls.
Keep an eye out.
And as you arrive
Ooh!
here, Aldiyn, you see filling most of this chamber is a you don't know how deep pit of green acid over which stretches a 3-foot wide stone bridge. You see nozzles embedded in the north and south walls.
I hate the color green.
I hate the color green.
Day in particular. I don't like the small things I'm seeing in the next
Green
room
dragons, green waves, green pools of acid.
Well, what you can see, I believe, is like a statue. It is this jade
yeah, I just
statue.
see pieces of green.
All
Okay.
the lights in here are green as well, of course.
Okay. So I've got there are nozzles and they're where?
The nozzles are in the north and south wall,
Okay.
and it is a 3-foot wide stone bridge.
So I want to take, and is this green liquid at the bottom? You said
Acid.
acid. It's so clearly acid.
It is so clearly acid. You can attempt to see how quickly it burns whatever you put inside it. If you got a stick.
I don't want to use. That would be really rude of me for to Spatha to take the stick he gave me to.
Comically evil and a obvious pool of acid.
I'm gonna pull from the bag of holding.
Sure.
A random hand axe I have, and I'm just gonna give it a good old chuck on in.
Yeah, so you chuck it, and it probably gets to about... Are you trying to throw it across, or are you trying to just throw it
No,
in the
just
acid
throw it in the
pool?
acid. I want to see it.
Yeah, yeah. You throw it in, and it just immediately...
Ooh,
dissolves.
that's so much fun. Can I try to make out on the stonework either here, I'm looking here, and across the way, any kind of, like, divots that would indicate that stepping on something might trigger something here? That is my
Give me an investigation
concern.
check. Or Arcana check. Your choice.
Yeah, I know what that's gonna be.
$17. With a 17, you're kind of looking, at least on the platform you're kind of on right now.
Yeah.
You don't see anything. You kind of start investigating the bridge with just your eyes, and you're kind of looking along it. And you don't see anything.
Okay. Guys, here's the plan. We're gonna be real quick about it. Would you like to do one at a time, or would you like to do all at once?
Do you want me
All
to
at
use my
once.
wand?
I mean, I think there's clearly something going on here.
Well,
But
yeah, but we could figure out where it's gonna happen from. Like, what's gonna cause it.
I'm gonna be real with you, Dak. There's gonna be a lot of this, and this seems kinda straightforward. Here's
Alright.
my plan. It looks pretty good from here to the bridge, to the walkway. When I get to the end of that walkway, I'm jumping to that doorway. I'm just gonna be honest with you. 'Cause
Okay.
I don't trust that end platform, is what I don't trust.
Alright.
Now the question is, are we all going at once so that if someone triggers something, we're only on the back end of it? Or are we going one at a time so if someone triggers it, we just let it happen? My worry is that this whole room might filled with acid, and at that point, if the people stay back, they might be fucked.
let's start.
Karso,
one
you
at
hear
a
the door
time.
behind you close.
Oh well.
Oh.
We going?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll lead. Keep pace.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow that plan.
I'll go in the middle.
Am I safe to just say?
Take it
you
step
need
at a
me-
time.
Okay.
You step there.
Uh-huh.
You all start to hear wind. You don't feel anything.
Oh, come on.
Take another step.
Yeah.
You step there. Suddenly, one of the nozzles, a blast of air shoots out at you from the north side, Aldiyn. Give me a strength save.
Strength save. Am I within range for Dag?
We'll
No.
say you would be, because Dag would probably be like trying to follow as much as he can with you before you get out of his
Oh,
range.
So that's
Yeah.
So I'll
plus.
say you get the +3 or plus 5.
+3.
+3.
+5's to initiative, right?
Oh, it was so close to greatness.
18. With 18, so you all see Aldiyn kind of like walking, and he hears the wind. You see him like tense up, like he's ready for it. And it pushes him, and as you do, you're like, "Wait, he made it!" And then you see his foot slide off on the right side. Aldiyn,
Can I?
give me a dex save.
Oh, debating whether how fast do you think it could go. I'm debating whether I have something that would just resolve this issue, or if I should just a dex save.
Dex save. You're trying to catch yourself from falling, basically, right now.
Okay. Damn,
19.
I'm not allowed.
You manage to hook your other arm, your left arm, because you're falling off the right side. You manage to hook your left arm around as you fall. Your foot touches the acid, and before you instinctively pull it back up, you take
Okay.
13 points of acid damage, and you're just hanging there, pulling your legs up.
Can I like,
What all would you like to do?
you gotta bear hug it, Aldiyn, and just shimmy across. You can't get blown away if you're just shimmying.
So you think I should go prone and just hug this bar?
Yeah.
That requires you to still have good strength, and if I get pushed, I'm as close to the acid as possible.
No, you're not gonna get pushed because you're lower.
I will say, you can see the nozzles go from the top all the way down to the
I was
acid.
gonna say,
They're not in line with walking.
That sounds like you just made it up right now.
No. Nozzles embedded in the north and south walls. It doesn't say that they're just in one line. They're everywhere.
Oh my god, they're everywhere.
I mean, so this doesn't do what I thought it did. So now it's just...
I want you to know, it even specifies if a creature is flying, it can still hit them. So,
But it can't knock you into the water or the acid.
well, it does if they fail a strength save.
So now I think I'm right with my
Book it.
original idea that we should book it one at a time and just be fast enough.
Yeah, book it. Book it.
I mean, I'm gonna... And nothing happened on the step I was at before, right?
No, the first step, it didn't seem like it did anything.
Okay, I want to motion to them to back up and give me room. Because I want to back up.
Okay.
And I want to...
Yeah, they kind of step back a little bit.
I'm gonna back up and I'm just gonna run.
Okay. So you kind of like, are you crawling your way back?
No,
or are you getting back up on the...
Oh,
okay.
I guess I would, because that would be the safest course of action, right? Is to crawl back
Crawl
and then
back
stand up.
and then
Yeah.
yeah, okay. So you crawl back, stand up back on the platform, and then you're just gonna take off.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna intend to just fucking dash.
Okay. So Aldiyn, you go to run.
Uh-huh.
You get to hear before one of the pockets of air. Give me a strength save as it manages to catch you.
Oh, god damn it. Okay.
17. Give me a
Yeah.
dex save.
You got this. You're better at this.
I have like an idea I want to do here, I think either way. But we'll see where I get as I do it.
25. Okay, you catch yourself managing to pull your legs up as well as you instinctively know that they would touch. And you're, again, supporting yourself with one arm on the bar as this thing knocked you off.
And then, at this point, I'm gonna do something to try to help the rest of the group.
Okay.
I'm gonna take from my bag a rope. There's a ceiling here, right?
There is a ceiling, yeah.
Perfect.
It is, just to give you an idea, most of the rooms, the ceilings are about 20 feet high. And the hallways are about 10 feet high.
I'm gonna, at this point in the walkway, throw up a rope trick.
Alright.
So that they have something to grab onto if they get here.
Okay, got it.
Tried to help them.
So you guys have a rope extending into an invisible entrance in the middle of this room.
And then I am just gonna, get back up and keep going, I guess.
Okay. So you run again. Give me another strength save as you get to here.
Yep.
21. You manage to, you feel the air push you, and you kind of catch yourself enough that you kind of slide to this point, kind of just barely catching yourself before you fall in.
Maybe that's he triggered all of us now that they're done.
You're on the other side.
Are the nozzles still out there? Can I still see them?
The nozzles are still there. You see, at this point, Aldiyn, you see two jade statues of probably Naga, as well as one statue of some 6-armed creature, all made of jade, with serpents lining the floor in a circle and statues of snakes on the north and south side.
But I will wait, because...
All right.
Okay, who's next?
Here's what I propose. Here's what I propose. We tie a rope, so then it's loose enough to fit around the walkway, right? So then when we walk, we can move it forward as we need to, and then we can tie it ourselves to that loop. So then, and then tie ourselves to each other with the rope, and then tie the end of the rope back down to the walkway. So then if one of us falls, we have sort of like a support system, and that we're still connected to the walkway if one of us actually does get pushed. So we're able to brace ourselves and still be attached to the beam. You follow?
I was just thinking I just shoot the nozzles until they fuse together and they don't shoot arrows.
Until they've got it?
Trebrum said he's got it. He understands.
Alright.
Oh, I thought you meant he's gonna go.
No.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Hey, I want to just let you know. My toe dipped in that shit, and it hurt. So, like, whatever your plan is, don't fall in.
He already tripped them. They're not gonna go off again.
The first one went off. Did the first one go off again when I went back over it?
Oh, literally almost all of them in the room went off while you were going across. It's just one of them managed to actually catch you when you were running.
But what I'm saying
all
is,
of them went off.
Okay, so
Yeah. The ones that hit you the first time definitely went off again.
No, it's still definitely working.
Okay, so then we're gonna try the rope thing.
There's also, I put the rope in the middle so that if you can get to it, you have something to hold on to.
Okay.
Keep that in mind.
So
that is there.
You're tying a rope between you and each other, or
we're tying. Okay, so the middle section of the rope is going to be us tied together, and then the ends of the rope are going to be looped around like the walkway.
Gotcha.
So that we're at least latched on to it.
Gotcha.
If one of us actually does get pushed.
Okay. So are you all in on this? You're all for. Trebrum says he's down. So Karso,
sure, let's just do it.
Tying yourself in. Okay.
All right, Spatha, you gotta go first because I gotta be in the middle for all of us to benefit from my bonus.
Can I look over? Karso.
Yeah.
I think you could get far enough that you won't trigger anything, teleport, and then make it across no problem.
Oh yeah, no, I have that in the back of my mind, but I'm gonna see what the fuck Dag wants to do.
But
here.
if you're being tied to them and you teleport,
Yep.
you hear me?
Yep.
You don't just want to skip that and avoid it. You want to see if this works.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, Spatha, you going first?
Yeah, I'll go.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go across, right?
Take it one step at a time.
Okay.
Okay, so
Alright,
then
and then-
Dag's next, and then Trebrum and Karso.
Yep.
Okay, taking another step.
The problem is you're all gonna have to make multiple saves multiple
Okay,
times.
Spatha,
We're all
a blast of
bracing
air
and we're
hit you.
attached
Give
to
me
the
a strength
walkway.
save.
Does he have advantage or anything? Because we're all helping brace.
Well, he's gonna make a strength save to stay on the beam first.
Okay.
I have a plus 15 to strength saves, guys.
You
Yeah.
also have a +3 from me.
You managed to hold strong. At this point, Dag, you also give me a strength save.
Okay.
Plus 18 to strength
I
saves right
hate
now.
this.
See,
I
I'm
hate.
worried about the back end of this.
16. Dag, you slip. Spatha and Trebrum are attempting to hold their body weight on here. Spatha also resisting this. Dag, give me a dex save with advantage to catch yourself.
Okay.
See you guys in an hour. Let me finish this.
Nat 20. You do manage to catch yourself, and I'll say that you can pull yourself back up as well since they were helping you. Kind of like
Okay.
hold. So you guys are here, currently being blasted with air.
All right.
So,
Are you going to continue to move?
Yeah. Let's just go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you take another step. Spatha and Dag, both of you give me strength saves.
this is so many of you. Making so many saves.
27,
20,
okay,
30,
you're
30.
strong.
It's actually a 30.
30, got it. 23, good. Or 20, yours is 20.
See, you're not the ones I'm
so
worried
you-
about.
So you guys both stand strong, the air blasting you from the south side this time, and you're just like, you're holding. Go ahead and take another step.
Let me move. Okay, there we go.
Okay, now it's going to be Spatha, Dag, and Trebrum giving strength saves.
In the bag is so
What?
nice.
What are we doing, guys? This is ridiculous.
I thought this would work.
Can I just leave you guys? Is this like possible? Can I
I
just
mean,
like
it's
ditch?
working
Tied
so
together.
far.
Yeah, can I just like cut myself off and just
he's
go?
the one I was worried about. Well, no, because
me-
now you're all on it together, and you all triggered the wind for everybody.
So at this point, Trebrum is going to slip and make a dex save with advantage.
Does he take half damage because of leading evasion?
And he fails to catch himself. So Karso and Dag, are you acting?
Yeah.
Because you guys are the two next to him. So what are you doing?
I am going to. Oh God. This is not working how I was hoping it would work out. I don't know. Can I just try and like grab him? Like just try
Yeah,
and
give me
reach
a
for him?
strength save with disadvantage as you're currently resisting the wind and also trying to pull him up or
Alright.
grab him.
Wait, can I grab like the rope, try to pull Dag as well?
You can. Okay, you can make your strength save normally.
Me or
You.
oh,
Dag.
okay.
Well, I mean, you got a nat 20 on your first roll, so. Okay, so you managed
Yeah.
to catch Trebrum. Trebrum is going to take. What is the.
Or Trebrum.
Trebrum is going to take this much acid damage
Yep.
as his foot also hits.
Not that bad. It's
And then
fine.
you kind of like pull him up enough that he is above the acid now, but he is not able to get back up on the beam yet. You guys
That's
would have to wait
cursed.
around for him to get back up on the beam.
Okay.
So is that what
get
you're
to
doing?
Let's get yeah.
Okay,
So-
so he climbs
help
back
him
up
up.
on the beam. I need each of the three of you to make strength saves again as the wind continues to blast you.
I really can't cut myself away from these guys.
You
I mean,
can.
is that what you want to do?
Let's
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah,
Okay.
just
Yeah.
do it and get to the
Go
rope
ahead.
trick.
Cut
Yeah.
yourself
he's
away.
at the road trip. He's
He's
at
at the
Oh,
rope
he is.
trick. Yeah.
Yeah. So cut. I would say at this point, just cut yourself off and go to the rope trick.
Okay.
Okay, so you cut yourself off, Spatha. However, you do still have one end that is tied around the beam, obviously, but
Yeah.
they're not tied to them. So you still gotta give me a strength save.
Okay.
Couldn't you have just put your echo across and swap places with it?
Trebrum's
Yeah.
gonna slip
That's
again.
not as fun.
So he's gonna make a dex save with advantage.
That's like breaking it too much.
16. He doesn't manage to catch himself. So Karso, Dag, are you grabbing him again?
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
gonna try and
Okay.
brace on. I'm just gonna try and grab onto the rope and just try and pull him towards me.
Wait,
Okay.
so
You make your strength save at normal.
it's up
Alright.
to hit creatures that fly, but what would it do to hit creatures that fly? Push them into the wall? 'Cause
You
it
don't
could-
want to know what it would do.
Oh, what? I kind of do. Like, I want Aldiyn to be processing this to try to understand the trap.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so 18, you do manage to catch him. He's gonna take a little bit of damage again.
Okay.
Because, like, I have an idea in my head, and I want to know
He's
how
gonna
bad
take
it
10
is to
more.
recommend to them as I'm trying to parse. Like, what can I figure out? Like, from looking at it as this happens, what would happen to a creature flying?
You see, as you kind of like are investigating the nozzles on the side, you're seeing the ones that are up higher seem to exude more force.
So it would push you down.
So it would push them basically to the point where they can't maintain flight and they would just drop.
So, like, how would that interact with, like, levitate?
You're not sure.
Levitate only goes up and down. You can't move.
Yeah, levitate doesn't go forward and backward. Like the spell at least.
That's, like, all you need, right?
No, because you have to cross.
Okay,
But
so
the
you guys
Levitate
moving?
only-
But does levitate
Yeah,
prevent
I'm
you
gonna
from moving?
attack. I'm gonna actually. I'm gonna brace.
Hey, you can get
onto-
to there. And then you give me a strength save. The rest of you move forward one tile.
You're in that one, this
I'm
beast.
gonna.
I'm cutting off and going back.
And we're not.
Okay.
I'm gonna
So it's
try.
just-
Me and
Just Dag and trade room at this point.
Trebrum and I are gonna hop up into the rope trick.
Okay. Got it. So you guys, so you can move one tile forward and you're kind of like secure on the rope in the rope trick.
Alright.
You and him. Okay, Spatha, you managed to resist the wind and you can go ahead and move to the other side.
Hey, Aldiyn.
Hey, I would not exit
Okay,
this
so we got
room yet until we
we've
have
got
anybody.
we've got two in the rope trick, Karso on one side and two across.
Can I just start spamming starry wisps at these nozzles and see if it affects them in any way?
Yeah, you start they don't take any damage.
That doesn't like fuse them at all, bend the metal, do anything.
Nope.
I'll wait for them.
Okay. Dag, Trebrum, what's the plan, Dag?
So the rope thing isn't gonna work out, I don't think.
Really?
So
That's fair. I've slipped a couple times and you've caught me luckily, but we don't move very fast.
So does Trebrum have a way of transporting himself, like effectively?
If it was dim light, yes.
Do you have to be in dim light, or do you have to go to dim light?
Both.
I can do this for you. Can it be darkness, or does it have to be?
It can be darkness.
Do we just cast darkness on yourself? He can teleport to it?
I
Or
got
does it cast darkness on him?
I got an idea, but I think it would be wise for Dag to get across first.
Okay.
So I think Trebrum stay on the rope trick. I will get you across. But I need Dag to get across first, or he's gonna have a rough time.
Yeah. All right. I will shimmy down the rope trick, hanging on
Okay.
to it, and then
Yep.
I will just
So you can move two
dash
steps
across. Yep.
and then make a strength save. I'll put Trebrum here because this is where he is. Dag, that fails. So you feel your foot slide off on the backside. Give me a dex save.
This is not good. This is not good.
You want to inspo that strength roll?
You can if you'd like.
Or like get burning.
Yeah, I will.
Okay. Okay, reroll the strength save.
Could I just bardic inspiration him?
You can, yeah, that works too.
Yeah, I'll
You
take
can add a
the
d12 instead.
Yeah, I'll add
Don't
a
roll a 1.
Make it count.
Don't roll a 1.
Make it count.
Okay,
Oh,
so your foot starts sliding, and Karso, you call out, Dag, back foot! And Dag, you catch yourself, and you manage to kind of resist through, and then you can go ahead and make it to the other side now at this point.
Alright, sick.
Karso, if there is darkness on this walkway, does that interfere with what you're doing?
No.
Perfect. I'm gonna shoot one darkness arrow at.
Okay.
I'm gonna one darkness arrow at Trebrum and one darkness arrow at the end of the walkway. Bam, bam.
Gotcha. He is going to, he's going to climb out, see the darkness, and use Steps of the Night to be able to, whoop, and as he does, you see him appear here for a second, and then get shunted back to his original location.
Fucking damn it.
And he grabs the rope again instinctively and goes,
It
I
did
don't think teleportation works.
Fuck. You might want to give it a minute for the darkness arrows to subside.
Fair. I mean, I can see in them, but...
Oh, true.
So he's just holding onto the rope right now, so he's not falling anywhere.
Dag, do you want to stand close to
Climbs
the
back,
edge?
climbs back up.
Yeah, is
You could-
this safe right here?
Yeah, pretty safe.
Okay.
There's like the occasional nozzle that might catch you,
Yeah.
but you can probably back up before it's gonna
Okay,
push you off.
because right here is where the trap goes, right?
Seemingly,
goes
yeah.
on.
So I was saying
Okay.
you could probably
So,
brace to try to help him.
If I was gonna say I could like just get ready to grab him and then just fall back.
Am I jumping?
Hey man, that's all you.
Okay.
Are you are you more confident in that than you are the running?
I mean, I was saying just jump to Dag.
Oh, that, you know what? You got him, Dag, if he does that?
I hope so.
Okay, he's gonna climb down and he's gonna let go of the rope and run and jump. He's gonna make one strength save.
All right.
Gets that +3.
Gets a +3.
Woo!
Oh, and he passes. And yeah,
Right
he
into the-
clasps your hand, and,
right
and then you both get to the other side.
Right in the Dag's arms.
Okay, Karso.
So it seems like the teleportation thing might not work out.
Yeah. I fucking see that.
That doesn't ruin your plan, right?
I don't think so.
How
Okay,
much
good.
HP does Supreme Healing give back?
Supreme 60.
60?
Yep.
So-
yeah, I'll do that.
We discern that the higher the nozzle of air, the
The
stronger it is.
The stronger the air. Yeah.
But the nozzles on the bottom still have strong force. It will still
Yeah.
push you. It's
So
just
I couldn't like hang upside down and climb it like monkey bars.
You could try.
Like, you get what I'm saying? Like not on top shimmy, but like
You get the idea that if you climb on it, right, like hugging the bar, and you kind of just shimmy your way across.
my back is facing down, but like
yeah,
not
it's probably significantly harder for this air to knock you off. Not impossible, but significantly harder.
I'll take those chances.
I also feel like you
Okay.
have less time then to react.
So are you shimmying?
Shimmy.
Okay, go ahead and give me strength save with advantage.
Right here?
No, when you get to the next one.
Okay. Alright. Strength save with advantage.
Bardic
I'm gonna
yourself a
inspiration
bardic-
myself
yeah,
just to
I was
fucking
gonna say,
save.
ahead of time.
Sure.
You might be burned into your bardics, buddy.
I have more ways to get them back.
Let's see it.
okay.
Strength save advantage. Man, I'm actually really glad I gave myself a +1 bump to my strength this level, because that small little extra bonus is
19. Okay, so you managed to hang on. You go on another tile?
I want to swing myself into the rope trick. I want to like swing around.
Okay. Give me a acrobatics check.
Okay.
So you kind of position your foot and you
Well,
kind of like kick
wait,
off.
Wait, hold on. Does it
Okay.
fail?
I'm gonna describe it.
Because I could
Yes,
Bardic.
you can Bardic.
Okay.
It would fail.
Alright, let's fix that real quick, hopefully.
Yeah, I think you look at that. And
Please,
you get
God!
smart.
Okay,
Okay.
23.
Oh,
So you go to kick off, and as you kick off, you kind of feel yourself almost over spinning, and you kind of catch
God.
yourself with your right hand, grab yourself like on the thing long enough for you to grab the rope with your left hand, and you are now at the rope trick. Air is blasting you from the south side.
From the south side? Okay. I want to use that momentum then to just immediately swing myself towards Dag.
Okay, go ahead and give me an acrobatics check first, then an athletics check for see the distance you cover.
Alright, acrobatics first.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Alright, and let's see how much distance I cover.
Okay. So you guys see Karso, as he catches this rope, you're expecting him to stop, but he doesn't. As he holds this rope, swings, and tries to let go. The problem is his feet that are on the side of the pillar that are kind of serving as the base as he swings around, slide off the bottom. So as his feet start to dangle above midair, his other arm, which was originally reaching out towards Dag, starts falling as he's trying to just catch on to the beam. Give me a dex save at disadvantage, Karso.
Can I, with the looped rope that I had already, can I just try and throw like a knot or like a lasso or something for him to grab onto?
Sure. Give me a athletics or acrobatics check, your choice.
Me?
Yep.
Okay.
And then Karso needs to give me a dex save with disadvantage still.
Okay, so definitely athletics.
Okay, 19. 28. So Karso, you kind of go to grab, and as you go to grab, you nearly got it. And then one small last puff of air tilts you enough, you start falling, and as you do, a lasso finds itself around like your upper torso, kind of going between like where your shoulder blade is and under your arm on the other side. Absolutely insane like placement for this rope to trigger. And you are going to take some acid damage, but Dag does successfully pull you out over to the other side. So Karso, you take 15 points of acid damage,
Do I
but
take
you are
any
now
less from
over
evasion?
here. No.
Damn it.
And you've all made it across the acid pit.
Nice work, guys.
I would like to heal. Trebrum, heal
Yeah.
us,
Dag
Okay.
took a potion.
please.
I mean, I can.
I don't think I have a potion, do I?
Would
Yeah,
you like
I'll
Would
just-
you like a potion? Would you like a couple potions?
Yeah, I'll take
I'll
a
just-
potion.
I'll just do this.
Use circle or vitality. Yeah,
How much do you need?
a lot.
Okay. Well, he's gonna roll. He's gonna roll 4d6 for himself
I'm okay. I took like
and heal
7
for 17.
I took literally that amount of damage. I think
He's
that
gonna
would've been-
take. He's gonna roll 10d6 for Karso
Oh my god.
and roll terribly and give you 24.
I have the other.
And since Dag, he's gonna give you the last 6 for another 24.
Sick.
How you looking? I'm gonna give you a superior potion, Karso.
I'm
Alright,
basically
I'll
back
take
to
that.
full.
Okay. So
How much
now,
is
as you get a
that?
better, as you all get a better look at this room,
Uh,
you see. Go ahead.
well, superior is 36, right? Or am I
Superior
wrong?
is 40,
40.
and Supreme is 60.
Yeah, so you get 40 back if you take that.
Yep.
Alright, I like that.
So as you guys get a better look at this room, a jade statue, this one on the left side, stands between this room's 2 exits, the one you're at, and then seemingly, Aldiyn, you've probably like been able to like just barely make out like there's an exit up here. The statue depicts an armored feminine figure from the waist up, with 6 arms and gleaming curved sword in each hand. From the waist down, the statue's body is serpentine. 2 statues depicting large cobras, or nagas, with jade scales sit in alcoves to the east. That is what you see.
This makes me assume that the scimitar is gonna be in here. Could I propose something?
You may propose.
Do we think we're fine to call it for tonight? Something we're okay
Cannon,
with?
yeah.
Does
You
this
go on a
feel
little
like
bit.
you want to go for a little bit?
Just do this road. If it sparks in the combat, maybe we'll.
Okay.
If combat triggers, I'll
Okay.
call it at the combat trigger. Don't worry.
Sounds good, because I do need to make myself food tonight, so
Yeah, fair.
that's the only reason I'm even particularly doing this.
I just ate cereal.
Fair.
Okay. So
Okay,
I
so
imagine we're gonna
You're
walk.
just going solo. You're just going solo into this room.
You want me to go? The last time someone's walked into a room, the door behind has closed.
There's no door.
Oh well, that doesn't mean anything. But I don't trust areas like this.
Yeah, are you particularly looking at anything? Because you mentioned the scimitar. Are you trying to find it in this room?
Yeah, I want to look at the statue that is holding 6 swords. That's where my brain first goes.
Yeah, so you kind of look at the statue that's holding 6 swords, and you do see that, in fact, one of the swords seems to be a sword of sharpness. That is a scimitar,
would you look at that? Is there any writing in this room?
No writing.
Lovely. She's got 6 arms. There's 8 snake heads there. There's 2 statues to the east, 2 statues, 1 to the north, 1 to the south, and the door's around the corner.
Yep.
What's the probability that we take that scimitar and bad things happen in this room?
100%.
What's the probability we're gonna do that?
Why don't you just go investigate the room and we'll just
You
watch
just
from back here.
want me to take a look around?
I've put you here, but we'll
Yeah.
say that you technically haven't like stepped into the room.
Yeah,
just
I'm
so
just
you
kinda
can be
peeking
vigilant
around.
on
I
this.
mean, I'll
Yeah.
step into the room if you really want.
No, I mean, I might as well do it. Going okay for me.
Say just in case anything bad.
I
we
guess
should
I
all
will.
just do one
I
at a
will
time.
poke the entryway with the stick first. See if it.
Okay. Yeah, you tap the floor. Nothing happens.
No loose tiles. Good. I will step in, and we'll see
Okay.
what happens.
As you step in, you see all 3 statues, their heads slowly turn and glow with a white light as they look at you. These 2 statues start slowly sliding towards you.
Wait, the 2 across the room.
The 2 across the room, yes, are sliding towards you.
Um,
This one above you is just looking at you.
I've got.
Talk to them.
You think that.
Ask them to stop.
They're continuing to slide.
I'm gonna attempt to move in the room.
Okay, yeah. You go ahead and move another step. They're still sliding towards you. We'll say they're like this way. They're like 4 tiles away from you right now, moving at like 1 tile per.
I
thing
just
you do.
want to see what happens. So I'm here. They're where?
They're about 4 tiles away. So this one is here, and this one is here.
We should just leave.
Give me a second.
If
But
they
where are
want
we
to
gonna
say
go?
they can come
Where are we
have
gonna
it,
go?
we've already opened the way.
2, 3. It would be on me.
Does it? If you move, is it still following you, or is it just going towards the entrance?
It is following him specifically when he's moved so far. It's
Oh.
slightly. You can see it slightly turning its head and adjusting. They are focused on you.
So then just walk down to the bottom of the room and just circle them around.
What?
Kite them.
No, that's not gonna work.
It's
That's-
a small room and
that's-
they move slow.
that's
They're gonna
not-
pin him eventually. if
That's
he
not
does
how
that.
they're moving. I want to see. I'm gonna test it. I'm just gonna test it. I'm gonna go up.
As you step there, the serpents again move 1 tile closer each.
What's the one to the left of me doing?
It's still looking at you.
Cool. I'm not looking at it.
Okay.
In fact, I'm trying not to look at any of these.
Okay.
I'm
You
moving
step
up.
there.
Uh-huh.
Dag, Karso, as you guys are kind of like peeking into this room, you see that sword of sharpness swinging in at Aldyn's backside on this statue.
Oh,
and
rad.
that is where we will call
Cool,
the session
rad.
for this week.
Sick. I'll be fine.
Get
Did
the fee.
Then-
Just
I will say we will not be playing next week because Spatha or Josh and Tim will both not be available.
Oh, okay.
So it'll be a couple weeks from
I'll
now.
wait.
Okay,
We'll pick up.
let me write a note of sword of sharpness going for my head.
Yep.
Sword of sharpness.
Yeah,
like
it's a sword.
that's
It's
busy
a,
in my inventory.
well, you gotta take it off this jade statue first.
That's fine.
Okay.
Hey, we'll see if my armor is gonna do me any good here.
So then let me ask this. Dylan, are you free next Thursday then to do the
I'm
20th
off
D&D session.
Thursday.
All right, excellent.
Yeah, you should message everybody that probably tomorrow morning.
When I get home from work,
Well, oh, you could do it on your lunch.
that too.
Yippee!
Yeah. Oh, I don't know if you could. So I don't. Dylan, did you actually put the poll up already or no?
No.
You didn't actually.
Spatha got MVP.
You sure? I mean, probably that's who I'm voting for, but you might.
That's what I'm voting for.
You might as well put it up officially, because
Okay. Why
put
not
up.
make a
We're on session 35, by the way.
50, 35.
55. Yeah,
35.
you were right. 55. My brain just swapped the starting number.
Damn, we're still in Barovia.
We were nowhere near Barovia at 35.
It's how long?
That was
it
a
felt
long
like.
time ago. We've been going on for a long time in this session.
35 might be like, God, that might be Neverwinter Games.
35 would be...
No way.
I think Neverwinter Games.
It was right after.
Give me a second. Session 35 was...
Oh, that's the meeting.
You were in Moonstone Mask, session 35.
Oh, terrifying.
So I was close.
Yeah. It was just after the Neverwinter
I
game.
think that's the session where we're supposed to have the meeting, and then we spend a whole session not getting to it. I think that's
True.
what that session is we're like, okay, it's time to meet with Outtree and Highcloak, and then we don't do that session.
Good session, guys.
I think it's going.
Good session.
Good session.
Good job, Spatha.
Lots of
What
critting.
What does Spatha want? Yeah, fucking crazy.
What does Spatha want?
Do you want lore or do you want inspo? We didn't actually
I don't
use
know.
any inspo.
Get the inspo.
I think
Yeah.
we could use the inspiration, to be honest. I don't like tubes, man. They like jungle tubes. They creep me out.
Take the inspo.
I'm taking inspiration.
Okay, inspiration is taken.
Okay, we were at
Good session, everyone.
We're
I'll
at
see you in
2.
2 weeks. So we pick
Yeah.
up back in the Tomb of Wayward Souls.
Is this like a remodel of Annihilation? Or
This
no?
is a remodel of Horrors.
Horrors, okay.
Yeah.
Is
Which is-
Annihilation also fucking him? Are they all...
Annihilation is also based on a Serac, I believe.
That's what I thought they were all him. Why has this man got so many tombs?
He's a big tomb guy.
He's died a lot.
Have a good night, guys.
Have a good night. Oh.
Yeah. The Tomb of Annihilation is a tomb where a Serac left behind an artifact to
Yeah.
collect souls for him. Called the Soulmonger, which is the thing that causes the death curse on the entire island.
Woo! Fun.
Woo! Yeah, he's just a tomb guy. He just likes tombs, you know. He walks to a place, sets up a tomb, moves to the next place.
Yeah, forgive me. I had to wait till we were at least a decent ways away to say, hey, there's an old fucking green dragon here, because I was worried Spatha would be like, ooh, it's been a while, let's go.
I wasn't going to fight a dragon.
I mean, you just killed a kraken, so yeah, you were pretty satisfied. Bloodlust fulfilled.
Even though I do have 2 dragon slaying weapons on me.
True.
Yeah. Imagine you come back from this quest and you're like, yo, Lord Never, you wouldn't believe what Vecna had on him, and you hand him the family heirloom sword. Just lie your ass off. He's like, that should have been in our tomb, and you're like, it wasn't there, man. No, it was in
He
seven.
took it.
It was
Took
in,
it, but I swore on the people of Neverwinter to claim it back for these good people.
and he thinks about it. He's like, didn't you actually? This looks like a sword you might have used during the Neverwinter Games. I don't know if you actually,
No, that was purely a model. It was a fake. It was a toy.
I don't think you actually used it. I think somehow you avoided using
No,
it.
he didn't use it. Yeah, good
You-
stuff.
You don't
But
believe
yeah,
where I'm at right now, though.
this is modeled after the Tomb of Horrors, which, if
Yeah.
you don't know, is a module that was specifically made by Gary Gygax because he got mad that his players were too cocky
Yep.
because they were high level and they didn't think that he could kill them. So he made a bunch of rooms that were like, "This is how I kill my players."
Yep. Yeah, I can.
So that's why colloquially, like outside, I've referred to this as the Tomb of I'm gonna kill him.
Yeah. I mean, it checks out. I do thematically like so far that story-wise, Aldiyn is a really good dungeon delver. It's going okay
Yeah.
for him. We're seeing what's about to happen now,
Oh,
but
by the way, things that would have happened, that I will reveal. The spike trap at the front. Okay, well, first, the double doors behind the arrow trap. Yes, it's just another
Another
fake
wall.
wall. The spikes deal 10d6 force damage
oh, why?
because they're magic. I will also say, stealing a little thing from the Outer Wilds game that I played. There's more to explore in that room.
The one with the spike trap?
Yep.
Interesting.
Oh, there must be a door on the other side. Okay.
That's all. But yeah, good stuff. It puts you about
A third of the way, not even.
quarter of the way,
Yeah,
like a quarter of the way through.
surely we'll.
And
be
you
fine.
found the first thing that she's after.
Yeah, it's coming out my head. Man, I love any time I get to use rope trick.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
I just like having it. It doesn't. It's just a spell. Do I always have it prepared? I don't know if it's one of mine, or if it's just I just really like the spell, so I just have prepared it. No, it is a Gloomstalker spell. Yeah, rad.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
It's the only one I think I've used out of those, because fear is not great. Because so many things don't fucking care, and it's also a
That's
save,
true.
and it's a save, and we know how good my save is.
That's true.
I have surprisingly never had a reason to use this guy's self. It's just never come up.
Gotcha.
And then greater invisibility, which just also hasn't really. I have so many other ways to turn invisible as this character, and it actually feels a little silly to have it.
Yeah, I want you to know, by the way. So the previous two maps, obviously, animated, super high quality maps, right?
Yeah.
The guy who made those maps is also doing this tomb, because he's doing the whole module for Vecna Eve of Ruin. However, he only did the first third of the dungeon.
So it's gonna get.
So I was like, so I can't use it.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I'd rather use one whole complete map that maintains the same assets and look all the way through, than use a super high quality and then just have it insanely drop off in
So
between.
what is this?
This is just one I found.
Oh, okay.
This is Dungeon Master.
It is
or
for the
Crossroads.
tomb. It is
Yeah.
for the tomb specifically.
Oh,
but
I
yeah.
figured it would be crazy if somehow it wasn't, and it just lined up so well.
This is the Crossroads now, I believe.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Or
I get-
Crosshead or whatever it's called.
Mm-hmm.
I get seeming next level.
Which it's a good map. I like it. It clearly shows all the stuff that's relevant
Yeah.
in each room. So that's good. But yeah, the animated maps, that guy, I found that guy and I'm like, dude, whenever I can use his maps, I'm using them because this shit is sick. We haven't figured out what Spatha's curse is.